Hello, everybody. You just gonna wave? You gonna say hi?
Hi, guys.
It's the Big Rich and Skylar show. You gotta be, there. You're not over the corner doing this.
It's Wade's World.
Right. Josh can't make it again tonight. He's still doing the renovations on his rental property. So Skylar is graciously filling in for him for last week, this week, and probably maybe next week.
I'm Joshler.
Joshler?
Yeah.
So we'll try and keep you happy and entertained here. Glad you all can make it to the show. I have no idea how many people are here yet. We never go to the Tracy update till we see the people.
We got 108 right now.
124.
So, nice. Hi, Raheem. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Bambi. Hi, Lori.
I love our regulars. They're always here, no matter what. I love that. You guys rock.
Hi, AZ. Screw you, AZ, actually. He said, Josh, not on live. Where's my favorite host?
Oh, well, don't say harsh things like screw you. That's
I'm
a little too
around.
harsh. You remember how last time something got taken out of context? You know what I'm saying? Don't be harsh. Be nice.
It was accidental.
Okay. So we've got a lot to tell you about the Tracy update. But before we get to that, let's go to the word of the night, drinking word. Let's go with nurse. How about that? Because we're going to be talking a lot about the nurses.
Nurse and beta fish. Let's do them tonight.
2 words, nurse or beta. It's time to consume every time I say that. So nurse and beta. That's
what
like
if
4
the beta's
times.
gonna nurse?
5 times, 6 times. Sounds like it's going to be a fun one tonight.
Oh, even Josh is on here.
Oh, Josh is here?
Yeah, hi, Josh.
There's no way. He's too busy to come on here. He can't have time to be on here.
Found the time.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he's working hard on his house. They had to, gut the whole thing. New counters, new cabinets, new flooring, new everything. So, new bathroom. So, he's going to be busy. And, you can't fault him for that. He works his butt off around here. He works his butt off at home. And, when his properties come in, he's got to take the time to do it as fast as possible so that it gets out of the way and the problem's gone. Then we can move on and go back to normal things around here.
I always tell you this. I have no idea how Josh does it all. So he works full time and he's got a pretty, big job that he's always at. And then he has a baby and a wife that he has to take care of and help. And then he comes to the rescue and helps out. I really don't know how Josh sleeps. I don't think your son sleeps at all, Rich.
Oh, he sleeps. And then he has to go home and take care of the baby.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff. Because when he's not working, like weekends and stuff, he has to watch the baby, too.
Yeah, Josh is just, I don't think I've ever seen Josh have an actual day off.
So that's the way I brought the kids up. I worked, 2, 3, 4 jobs at a time, plus, working out of the garage, working on people's cars, working on anything. I made money any which way I could, and just kept on working until you can't do it no more,
Shattuck said beta, not beta, and I know it's beta, but that just sounds weird to me. It sounds like, you better get a job. It sounds, I don't know. Beta sounds better.
Yeah, Josh, if you can send me a picture of the house you're working on, I'll put it online for you if you want to.
I actually kind of feel that way now, too, after being here so long. Like, I don't know. I don't really like even taking a day off.
Yeah, you did move in here almost a year ago.
Yeah.
You were the laziest person I ever met in my life. You were. Even your mother said so. But I tell you what, in the last 3 months, you have grown so much, and
my ass.
You're actually a legitimate part of the rescue around here, and I wouldn't want to do it without you now. Before, I was when me and you would get into it, I was like, I just don't need this, Now you're helping so much and you're doing so much good around here that I wouldn't want you to leave,
I'm on top of things now.
You are. You're doing great. I gotta commend you for that.
Rich.
Me and Jerry and Kathy were just talking about that on the back deck for about a half hour straight today. How amazed we are at how much of a different person you are now. because that little snotty brat.
I was never
like
a snotty brat.
You moved in here.
Hey, Richard.
You moved in here,
Richard.
and you were like, "I don't want to do
Richard,
that."
stop. I was not like that.
Oh, you
You were
was.
so dramatic, though.
No, you were horrible when you moved in. I was like, I've never seen anybody.
I was depressed. I was dating Bryce for 3 years. We broke up. You think I'm going to be happy?
Yeah, I get it.
I didn't know what to do. I've never gone through like a breakup like that.
All right, I'm going to answer one question real quick before we get to this. Christopher Rios says, how do you guys maintain pH levels on all the tanks, and when do you decide to do water changes and add anything extra in for the toasted tank? Thanks for all your videos. Here's the main piece of information I can give you. Never chase pH. The fish live in what our water is normally, and that's it. We never change pH. We don't try, we don't nothing. You know, it's just the fish acclimate to our waters, and that's it. And they stay this way. Our waters don't go up, our waters don't go down. All of our waters on all of our main tanks go through a main a best way pool, and then gets pumped out to all these different tanks, and then they all overflow back through our filter system and then back to the best way pool. So all of our water is the same pH. That's why we have the luxury of taking fish from one tank and plopping them into another tank. It's the same water, the same temperature, everything, you know. So never chase your pH, and you're just going to cause yourself to be miserable. They say these fish, discus, you're going to need this pH, or, other fish, and you need this certain pH and all that. I don't. Our pH is like 7.6, and it stays the same. It never lowers, it never raises.
Also, you keep the bacteria in the filters, which really helps the health of the tanks.
Yeah, of course. You never want to get rid of your bacteria.
I really have only had to do water changes on all my tanks just when it starts to get a little bit murky, but I've gotten everything down so well that I pretty much just have to gravel clean my tanks.
All right, guys, a couple of you are saying you're getting freezing and stuff. Just refresh. We're on with the Ethernet cable at a gigabyte network. We're not lagging at all. So
yeah, everybody's cut out. We had like almost 200. Now we're down to 163. Let's give it another minute or a couple minutes before we go into Tracy update.
Okay, you gotta speak up though. You're really sitting back, mellowing.
I'm turning into Josh by sitting in his chair. I used to be too loud. Now I'm too quiet.
Yeah, Shannon Johnson said, use the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. That works.
I agree with that. That goes for, we can talk about that in a little bit, but that goes for Tracy too, with the nursing.
Yeah. It's so simple for me to take care of Tracy at night times now. It's just, she's doing, you got me onto the Tracy update. We didn't even start yet.
Okay, we're back to 192 people on. Do you want to jump into it?
Let's wait. We were up a little higher than this.
All right.
People are still coming back in.
Lori said, Skylar, quiet? Never.
Oh, she does, Lori. If she's in a timid mood, she'll quiet down like this. But then she's usually in a boisterous mood, and she's super loud. And I'm like, hello.
Wait, what do I do?
You're loud, yeah, aggressive.
I'm just sweet, innocent, and pure.
All right.
Hey, Doopy's back. What's up, Doopy?
So everybody's back and still doing good. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the Tracy update. And it's just been a merry-go-round of problems. With all these nurses, we finally, when this first happened, I had to go almost 7 months working 168 hours a week. That's how many hours are in a week, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I had to work taking care of Tracy. And then I'd get, 15-minute naps all day and 15-minute naps all night. And I lived like that. I could never leave. This place became a jail. And now that we started getting nurses, they were few and far between. We've gotten a few that have been doozies. And, I've never had a nurse that I had to actually fire and, threaten to call the police on to leave my property.
Yeah, you'll try and keep nurses no matter what, no matter how bad they are at their job.
If they're not that good, I can train them. I can teach them. But we need the nurse.
Yeah.
So, we try, but this last nurse last week, I had to fire her, and I couldn't take it no more. And then, I even told her I'm calling the police because she wouldn't get off she wouldn't leave my house. So I dialed the police and, told them that I've got a trespasser here. She won't leave. She won't leave out of my house. She does not belong here. And then I had to give them my address and all that to her. She believed I called the police. And then Skylar was like, how come the police ain't never showed up? I'm like, because I didn't call them.
Oh yeah, I said this last week, but I was like, oh no, because I'm like,
you went outside and got Josh.
Yeah, I got Josh, and Josh was like, it'll be fine. They did come in though, I think, after a little bit just to make sure.
But since that started, since that's over with now, this week here they really worked hard and they got us two new nurses this week.
Two new nurses, and I like
for
them.
a meet and greet. Well, I've liked every nurse that came out here. You know what I'm saying? They show their true colors later.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Bonnie, we thought she was great, and then we're like, oh, well, she's really mean, and then she's like not really caring about Tracy, and then it just got worse down the line.
We've had some nurses on the past where I was saying keep it simple, stupid, where they're so focused on, oh, her blood pressure is this, all these things. Oh, like she needs this, she needs that. But
like you guys remember the great Mara, it was a great nurse for almost 2 years. And in the end, she was, internally suction out Tracy like every 10, 15 minutes and making Tracy cough. And then she's like, we need blood pressure medicine because her blood pressure's high. Well, you're making her cough every 10 minutes, and it's not a simple cough. It's a deep, hard, heavy cough where she ain't breathing for a second, her blood pressure spiking, her heart rate spiking, stuff like that. So once she was gone and I started taking care of her, everything mellowed out. I mean, she had been on like 3.5, 4.5 on the air, what do you call it? Oxygen level. And for 2 weeks now, we've had her on 1.
3 weeks now, I think.
3 weeks?
Yeah, she's on 100% right now.
And she's always 99, 100%.
Actually, just about I'm going to drop her tonight because she's been on 100 for.
Okay, she's doing so well. She's and so easy to take care of. You feed her 3 times a day. You change her as needed, and then she will just be fine. You have to reposition her, or she gets sores, or sores will start opening. So we've never had that happen. She's never had a pressure wound since she's been home. So we're doing good there. And this whole time she's been at 1. And then now we got new nurses coming in. So let me tell you the hours. The one is coming. Monday. She came for the meet and greet. She's coming in to train on Sunday during the daytime, and then she's going to start Monday for 10 hours Monday, 10 hours Tuesday, 10 hours Wednesday, and then Robin, our weekend nurse, took over 10 hours or 12 hours 12 Thursday.
Hours Thursday.
And then we've got another lady, remember her name? Carol, that's right. She's coming in for Saturday nights. So this was the main process that we had for this whole time, was to get the weekends covered. If I can find people that I can trust Tracy with, I can leave for the weekend and go back doing the fish
conventions,
rescues normally, and then also the fish shows. The Aquashellas, the new Brian Barczyk show, all them kind of things, and then go back doing these shows on the weekends, and I can be gone for the weekend. I can still watch Tracy through the wireless camera and stuff.
And you can talk through it too. You can
talk through it, right?
So if they're running into any issues,
like if a nurse is sleeping and Tracy's beeping, I can come on the camera. Hello, wake up. If something like that would happen.
But you can walk.
I have that ability.
If they need to do something, you can walk them through how to do it too, where something is. But the new nurse, actually, she started her training last night, and she was really on top of things. Like she was like doing things on her own. The other nurse was just kind of helping direct her.
And see, that's what we like. Great. Like one of our nurses was really good at her job. She did all of her book work. She did all the things that Tracy needed, but then she, just was on the phone with her family or buried in her book or watching a movie. And then Tracy would sit there and when she coughs forward, So next thing we know, she hears the guardrail and she's leaning on her side and she coughs forward, and now her head's laying on the guardrail over here. And, I'd have to come in from the other room, and I'm like, you notice this? Come on, Tracy, you don't have to lay like that. Lay back here, honey. And I put her back on her bed. And that's that's the one thing. Don't. I
I
know you
wasn't
want to
going to
jump
say
in.
anything. I wasn't going to. I was moving.
That's the difference between the nurses. Some of them really dote over Tracy, talk to her like she's there and a part of the whole conversation. And other nurses just do their job parts, and I'm not being picky right now, but I really like the combination of both. And to me, it seems like this. I'm not a nurse. I'm not an RN. I'm not an LPN. I'm not even an STNA. But if I can do this job, and Skylar come in here being as lazy as she was, and she can do this job, she does a really good job taking care of Tracy now. I've talked to her many times about going in and going online and getting your, LPN nursing license and getting paid for doing what you're already doing
I
here.
still just have to figure out the grids.
So,
if we can do it, anybody can.
That's what I'm saying. If we can do it, anybody can. So when these nurses come in here and they prove to be less than up to par, I just don't see it because they've had their schooling, they're working in other places. You should be better than, some guy that's never had any training. Well, I did have training. I had 12 hours at a nursing home, how to take care of Tracy, and then they released it to me. Other than that, I didn't have no training. It's just simple caring. If she's wet, change her.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Right. If she's been on her side for 2 hours, flip her to her other side. There's 5 different positions. You've got on your back, a little bit on your side, fully on your side. A little on the other side, fully on the other side.
If you just walk by her, just move her hands around a little bit.
Well, every time I walk by her, I always touch her, like her skin or something, or her shoulder or her cheek, and see if she's hot or cold. If she's hot, pull the sheet down a little bit. If she's cold, pull the sheet up. It's real simple. I come in and the one nurse that no longer works here, Tracy was sweating profusely from her hair. It was all stuck to the side of her face and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, she's burning up. And I took the sheet all the way down to her ankles. And, 10 minutes later, she's back comfortable again. And that's the whole story, is to make Tracy comfortable. She has to be here while her body's mending. And why be in pain or in misery or wet or sweaty or freezing, make her comfortable. And that's what I care about. And that's all that we need to do, and that's what we're doing by simple caring.
Well, you told me something that really helped me out. It's like whenever you feel like you need to go up and move Tracy a little bit, whether it's bending her legs a little bit, moving her arms around a little bit.
Yeah, if you're laying and if you're laying there, let's say when you're watching her and you're laying there and you feel like your body's aching, you got to move her too.
That's what I do.
Just so simple.
I did her range of motion with her hands and feet today.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. But every time I move her arms around.
And she's doing so good, and I'm trying to read these things right now.
Yeah, I have them pulled up here.
Okay. She's doing so good, and it's getting so easy to take care of her. And now, if these new nurses work out, they will be at it for, I believe I'll be down to 70 hours a week. And that's the lowest I've been in taking care of Tracy, because I just was the 30 and the 12. That's another 42 on top of the 70. So, we're talking 112 hours a week I was working for the last couple of weeks. And, from Monday night until Thursday evening, I was working 60 hours straight the last couple of weeks. And it was just a nonstop. There was nobody in between, not night or daytime. And it's the straight hours that gets me, because, it throws off your sleep schedule. You just get used to sleeping nights. Now, this nurse coming on, so now you got to sleep days. It's just been messing with me, I actually liked it better when I was full-time and I just got naps all the time. I didn't realize what I was missing with the sleep and all that, and I just was able to maintain and go.
Well, now you're kind of getting even less sleep, because now you're working your butt off. And then you're used to the sleep schedule where you were taking care of Tracy, so you're up then. And so, it's not.
I'm not complaining. I will take care of Tracy. As a matter of fact, the new nurse came in and she was like, "Oh, what's this YouTuber thing?" and blah blah blah. So I showed her Tracy online. She was known as the Koi Queen, and I started showing her some videos of Tracy, and I broke down and tear. I can't even talk about it. I'm seeing Tracy sitting there, and I'm telling her how, everyone thinks she's so adorable and so sweet, and I'm watching her online, and it just made me miss her. And I just, I started tearing up and stuff, and I couldn't talk. And I was like, I'm a man. I'm going to stop this right now. And I try not to think like that or be like that, but I'm never selfish and never want to worry about myself. But I teared up telling the show the new nurse, but she liked Tracy and she liked how spunky she was because when she saw the video where she came after me with the wooden spoon, she's like, "That's how you got to treat a man."
I like the one video you showed me where you're like, everybody thinks Tracy's so nice, and then it's like,
Yeah.
you effer. Obviously jokingly, but it was funny.
She was such a sweetheart. I can't wait for her to wake up. She is definitely being more. I know I say this all the time.
She seemed really alert when I was.
She seems more alert every week. Every week she does.
When I first came here, when I was watching her, it just seemed like she wasn't really there. It just seemed like a body. Now when I look at her, I see like a person, and it's like, why aren't you talking?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's like there's more color in her face too. I don't know if you've noticed that. She's got a lot more color. It's not as red. It looks.
Well, I know when I brush her hair, she'll lift her head and her shoulders off the bed to help me get to it and stuff. She listens to me when I tell her to put her legs down. She puts her legs down. She's just there. Before I used to call them moments of clarity.
Remember what she did today with her shoulder? I forget what you were doing to her. I think you were brushing her hair or something, and she kept twitching her shoulder. She kept moving her shoulder around.
I don't remember what I was doing, but she was moving to help me.
Yeah, I think you were
I was brushing her hair.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep her teeth brushed, her hair combed, all that kind of stuff, and just make sure that she's, Jens Carlson says it needs better nurses.
Oh, somebody said, "Here's this for you, Rich. Jeff's fishing in the sunshine. Beta nurse, screw the beta. Beta nurse, beta nurse, beta nurse, beta nurse, beta nurse."
Oh, you're making everybody consume. There you go.
Everybody.
So if and I tell everybody, all the new nurses, if you just care, it's easy to take care of her. It was rough on me because I cared about her, but I didn't know to do any of this stuff, And I went I think the first month she was home, I never brushed her teeth. I'm worried about her positioning. Oh my God, her air, her oxygen, her this and that. I didn't even think to brush her teeth. It took me, I'm like, wait a minute. I've never even brushed her teeth. It's been a month.
I have a really bad comparison to make.
No. So, but I started taking care of it after that, and now she gets her daily oral regime along with her morning rituals. That we changed everything and all that kind of stuff, and she's doing really good. I mean, I used to see her every once in a while. She'd be sitting there, and there'd be tears in her eyes, and we realized she's in pain or something. Or maybe she's thinking about trying to talk and can't talk and feeling whatever. I don't know. But we figured it was pain. So, we started taking better care of her and stuff like that. And I haven't seen her tear up in a long time. She's just sitting there,
Yeah. I'm going to.
Don't pretend you take the neighbor to your on a picnic with you and they just don't talk. That's what it seems like.
This is this is, like I said, it's a bad comparison, but it's accurate. It's like when you have an animal you love and you care about it. You want to make sure it has food. If you want to make sure it has water,
right.
And, as you want to make sure it's comfortable. As long as it looks comfortable, has food, water, a place to go to the bathroom. The animal's doing okay. You're not focused on all these little tiny things. You're focused on the big things at first, and that's kind of.
So you're taking care of your cat. Do you brush his teeth?
Actually, I'm about to start.
Okay.
Why do you think soft toothbrushes are also on that list? Bob Taylor, $5, thank you. And he says Siamese fighting nurse.
Here's to you, Bob. Thank you very much, buddy.
Lori said, Skylar, look at the new beta I posted in our chat. And I know, I saw it. Rich is like, I know this is going to bother you.
Before we posted it, I showed her and said, this is going to bother you, but, you can't have it. And she's like, what? Because now she's all into this beta thing. And I showed it to her as I hit approve and put it out to the group.
Yeah, Rich, you were just trying to grind my gears a little bit, weren't you?
A little bit.
Rich loves doing that.
And the first thing we see is Lori. And she's like, oh, good, Lori's getting it. She's going to pick it up for me. I'm like,
no. I didn't say that. I said, oh, Lori's getting it. I was happy for
I was like, don't. That's what.
No.
I said, don't think she's going to get it for you.
No, it's okay. It's not a half moon beta. I only want the half moons.
Okay.
Like the one
You get
Kathy
picky
gave me.
now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got my fancy little females in there. a fancy little female betas.
Sheesh, I can't keep up with all that. Get through them, guys.
Jackie Hudson said, "Are you talking about Loki, Skylar? How's he doing? Loki's doing great. He's just hanging out. He's crazy.
Smartest cat I've ever seen in my life.
He's awesome. He's my best pal.
I don't understand it. How can you teach a cat to give paw and sit and also fetch? I mean, this cat is
Fetch, shake. He'll come when called. He'll go back to where he's supposed to be if you leave him in any area of the house. He knows not to go in Tracy's area, even if I drop him in the hallway.
Yeah.
He'll run back and he'll go around and he'll go through the live stream area to get back to your room. He never goes through Tracy's room.
Someone said something about keeping Tracy occupied and stuff. We do have her favorite TV shows on all day long, and then every once in a while I'll give her a break, and I've got a whole library of Tracy's favorite songs, which are like she loved, her favorite movie was Grease, so she loves the soundtrack from Grease. She loved the Bee Gees. She loves like Shania Twain. So we've got all these different things in there that she liked. She loved Eagles Hotel California, so I've got in there like 4 different times. So no matter what stuff we're playing, it goes back and plays the Eagles again.
Wait, what's
at
that?
least once an hour.
Oh yeah, I watched like all of Baywatch with Tracy while I was watching her. I was like, Tracy, do you see this? I was talking to her like she was here. I was like, Tracy, what the heck's going on? All right, we got another donation from Vasquez family, $10. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Cheers, family. Always good time with you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Here's what we were thinking also. I was talking to Skylar about it before the show when we were sitting here. And what we'd like to do is do something for everybody that donates on here. You guys help out a lot, so much you don't even realize. What I'd like to do is do something for you guys. Like, have your name on the wall or something. If you donate through here, you get something out of it, we're coming up with ideas. So if you guys can help, something that we can give to you guys to where, you get thrilled by, you give a donation, you're like, look, there's my name, or that takes, or this fish is named after me, or something, whatever. We need ideas to help us come up with something to give back to you guys too.
Whether it's like writing everybody's name on a plaque, hanging it up somewhere.
Right.
Like, if anybody has any ideas, it would be great. We want to do it, and then every time somebody, donates to us, we'll put their name there, and then it'll be on show.
Whatever, any ideas you guys got, help us come up with something.
Even because we're using this background now instead of the green screen, we could even hang something down with their names, maybe.
And also, I've got that nice Casio or Sony camera.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put it up here for the live stream, and I want to bring back the 3D background. What was it called? Green screen.
Yeah, the green screen. Well, we could still have something hanging down and it'll show up. But if you have the green screen on, it's always added in there.
Lori says, Rich, we donate off kindness. I know you guys do. So that's why I'd like, to do something back for all these people that donate. I'd like to do something to where you can be like, hey, that's, that fish is named after me because I donated something. If you guys can come up with ideas to help us, I'd like to do something to where I feel better about it.
Even like all my female betas, what's her name again? She said she wanted me to name all the betas. I gotta let her know the names, even donations. They can name my betas, and I'll have a list of the betas on the tank. Because I was gonna put like a little label on all the tanks. Once we
get your stand done and you got your mainstream betas, you can do something like that on a Friday night.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Even now, I'll put it on a post-it note so I don't forget. But there's a bunch of things we could do. Writing it on, putting it on tanks or something.
Yeah, even Joanna Mills says, I miss the old background. I'm working on getting it back. So now that we got the internet figured out and we're a quick internet now, we can bring that back and not a problem. I just don't want it to be as cheap as it was. We couldn't get it to, it just wasn't right, It wasn't good quality.
Dalton Coppinger says, set up a small fish tank, let people that donate back out a small fish from one of the quarantine tanks to put in it. That's the fish are in quarantine.
I'll go through all these after we're done, and I'll put together all the ideas on a whiteboard, and we'll go from there. So just keep on putting your ideas down, guys.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Oh, see, Shannon Johnson said something towards merch. That's the same thing. I was talking to you about, have some of the merch sitting here that we can give to everybody that. Yeah. Or wait, everybody that donates, we put their name into a fish tank, And because this combines both our ideas.
Yeah.
Anybody that donates, your name goes in here, and then by the end of the show, we pick out a name and they get a T-shirt or something, or stickers, or these Ohio Fish Rescue things that go onto your car, or on the top of the tank or anything like that.
OBG Foster, are there any names off limits for the betas? Nope, no names off limits. But
Well, come on, within limits. We can't name them something we can't show on video. Okay.
I can do the little asterisks. It was never a swear word then. But yeah, with the merch thing, I was even thinking too, maybe, if we're having an event or something, we will have some there so the people that are coming by, they see the place. They're like, people like mementos. We could have stuff, maybe even looking into getting plushies, just.
Well, now with all the people coming by so much, I wouldn't
It
mind
would be a good idea.
a nice little storefront
Yeah.
where they can walk through and, to get
Just
to the
like
fish
a
room.
little tent area that's closed in.
That's fine. Just something to where, we can, have all of our merch on display. The problem with that is we do our T-shirts through Teespring because, we bought like $2,000 in T-shirts, and it took us 2 years to get rid of them because at the end, at first it was great. We only had one color. But then at the end, now we're missing these sizes. Now we're down to just having extra small, medium, and then large. All the big ones are gone, and it took us forever to sell them. We went to Teespring. They're made as you buy them, and they charge the money. We hardly make anything off of them. Like, they charge so much though. Like a T-shirt is 19. It was $16.99 when we started, and I was charging $17.99 for a T-shirt. Now we're charging $21 for a T-shirt or something like that because they're $19.99. They keep raising their prices, and half of my store got demolished because they brought their prices up higher than I was asking for the shirts or all of our products. And I had to call them because I'm like, I've got 3 items in my store. I know I had well over 100, and they were able to go back and change it for me because I was not able to.
What I think we need to do is find a company that you like, that's good. Order a bunch of different things. We can even find multiple companies. Like, let's say you want to get.
I don't mind that with
different
like
types of stuff.
keychains.
Yeah, keychains, like
You know.
stuffed animals, like just like some other stuff.
Yeah, right, and just have that here.
And oh, Lori, $10. Thank you, Lori. Love you, Mom. Yeah,
Thank
Team
you, Lori.
Tracy. Stay
That's
fishy,
awesome.
y'all. Help fishes of all sizes.
Of course,
Love it.
Team Tracy.
Enjoy your little beta. And then, but I think that's something we need to start getting on, because I think that even, like, let's say people don't watch Ohio Fish Rescue, if we just have, like, cool merch or cool things available through, like, your website, then we'll be able to get people that
So
don't
now
even
that was
watch
a whole
the-
other aspect, though.
Yeah.
We were selling things here, but then now that consists of boxing up, packaging it up, doing the emails back and forth, and then hitting the post office and selling it.
The thing
Right
is,
now, I don't have enough hands or help here to take on another big thing like that.
You have more
Hold
help
on.
now.
I used to. You see all the plaques up there
Yeah.
I used to sell on eBay all the time. And the one year I sold over $330,000 worth of stuff. But, I got all these stars and awards and plaques. I was going to the post office every single day. It was a part of life.
Yeah, well, you have help now. I mean, I could package things, get things ready. Kathy could take them to the post office. But first, we need to find the best places, because obviously. Come on. Can I answer it?
You just hung up on your dad.
Hey, Dad, what's up? I'm
Wow.
on the live stream. Yeah, I'm on the live stream right now. Pull it up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, put it up. My grandma wants to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, my grandma right now, she's not doing so well. She's getting a little bit of dementia. This is actually kind of funny. So she's like 82, I think. She's been smoking since she was 13. But since her dementia's gotten so bad, she forgot she smokes.
Oh, nice.
So she stopped
Nice.
smoking. But the doctor's also bad because the doctors told her she kind of needs to keep smoking.
No.
Yeah, because her body's just like so used to it that it's going to cause more stress on her body that way. And she, doesn't have much long to live.
Well, it's
So it's like, it's going to cause more stress and cause things to decline sooner. And then my aunt has stage 4 lung cancer right now. And so they're all together. So they're going to be watching.
all right,
Once
everybody.
they pop on, I'll say hi. But
Where to come on in?
yeah, we can find the best sites because obviously you want things to be quality.
Yeah.
And then we can just make it like an online thing to sell stuff on and list it on Etsy, different websites and
Well, we
stuff
got to
like
find a
that.
place better than Spring
Yeah.
with lower prices.
I think we just need to find a regular like t-shirt printing place with good quality shirts that we can just get. We'll make a bunch of logos, figure out a bunch of ideas, and we'll have a variety of stuff. Figure out how much we need. You could even make a poll, you know. What's your size shirt? See how many people are, you know, these sizes. Order more of this one, less of this one.
Oh, AZ, can you put up the grant? Oh, look, I think he just did. Wow, he is so on the ball. You got to love AZ and his wife.
Yeah, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, the Tractor Supply grant, they're putting out $150,000, and the top 15 rescues across the United States get $15,000 a piece. So we made it to the top 23. Now everybody is, you know, voting on us to make it to the top 15. And I don't care if I'm number one or not. If I make it the top 15, I'm happy, because you guys know we were trying to that what's it called? GoFundMe to get that huge tank and to do the addition on back to house that huge tank. So you know, we'll just add this to it if we do get it. That would be very, very helpful, because right now the GoFundMe is only up to, I think, $3,000, and that tank itself is, I think it was 60,000, and then we're going to need 30,000 or 40,000 for the addition.
Yeah. So
yeah, we're a far cry away from it. But yeah, that Tractor Supply grant is going to be awesome. If you guys can go on there, go into the community tab on our Facebook page, and there is a post there with a link that you can click on to go to Tractor Supply. And all you got to do is put in your email, and then you click on our picture, and the heart will light up, and then put your email in, and you're voted. You can vote every single day.
It's in a little bit of a funky spot. It's in the bottom left corner of the photo.
Mm-hmm. Every time I go there, it's different. It's a different spot. Yeah.
Can I post this, or can I say this?
I can't read. What are you talking about?
In the tape.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, and then I have another idea too. So if any of you guys, because a lot of you guys are crafty if you're into fish, you know, designing tanks and stuff.
She said crafty, not crappy.
Yeah, crafty. CRAFTY. If you want to make a design for us, or you know, have any ideas for merch, or
you got a great design for the T-shirts, we'll gladly look at them and, you know, incorporate them. You know, they look good.
You can send it to my email or Rich's email, but you have so many emails, so I would.
It don't matter. Send it to Skylar at OhioFishRescue.com.
And then I'm going to post that down below too.
And we'll get your guys' ideas into our merch too.
Yeah, you know? And we'll give you guys credit, of course, but we'd appreciate that, because it's always nice having some new ideas as opposed to the.
I guarantee at least one sale. If we put their name on the shirt they design, they buy it.
Brittany Ziblis! Brittany's back. $20. Thank you, Brittany. You're always so generous.
Aw.
Do a weekly.
I was just talking about how great her husband was, and how she was, and now she comes in.
Do a weekly Fishy Friday limited merch for the top Friday donations. Can be signed by you guys, Jerry, Kathy, Josh, and Brittany. That's a good idea. You can make like one custom one for a giveaway. Could be a good way to
are you talking about everybody that donates, their name goes in here, and at the end of the show, we pull a name and that person gets the merch? Is that?
I think that's a better idea than the top donation, because if somebody has the top donation,
well, because then it's just somebody with money, you know.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, I don't want to beat that.
Yeah, the guy that puts in 50 or 20 is just eligible. The guy that puts in 10.
Yeah, I think we should do it. So I think we should do the raffle idea, and I like Brittany's idea a lot.
Well, you can follow along and just write their name down and put it in here,
Mm-hmm.
and before we sign off, we can pull out the person that wins. You know, let's say said merchandise today is this, you know.
I like the idea of everybody signing it, you know, something kind of custom.
We can all sign it, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to actually write this down real quick. I'll let you talk. Well, hold on. I have one secret.
I like that, Brittany. That's great.
That's a really good idea. Pete Christensen, $1.99. Thank you, Pete. He said, give Brutus a handful of pellets for me.
We can do that.
I'll even say, this is from Pete.
Or yeah, we can change the dollar amounts. You know, if you put in $1 to $10, you got one entry.
$10, 10 entries, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
That's a good idea too. Pete Christensen, I think you might have said.
$19.99. Oh, that's already. I thought you said.
It was $199 originally. I don't know if you accidentally sent it twice.
No, it's $19.99.
The first one was $199.
Oh, it was okay.
Hopefully you didn't do that on accident. But either way, thank you. We'll give them
That's
20
the only
pellets
one I've
for you.
seen. So, thank
Yeah,
you, Pete. I
here.
appreciate it.
It's up here. It's in the blue.
Okay, so you didn't read it wrong. I just thought you were a little dyslexic.
No, I'm on the ball with this.
You are on the ball anymore.
I told you I'm Joshler tonight.
I don't like that.
What would you rather have? Skylosh?
No.
Skylosh?
No, Skylar. She's a very
Skylosh.
competent person. There you go.
Skylosh Joshler.
Stop it.
I'm Skylosh Joshler.
Okay, stop.
But I'll put my and then after this is over, we can add this all into the description. You can add your email, my email for designs if anybody wants to send them.
Yeah.
And then we'll add in the Tractor Supply thing so you guys can vote. It's free. You don't have to make an account or anything. You just got to press a button.
Now you do have to put in your email, which is kind of
It's a little sketchy,
where
but
they, but at the end of the voting, you can always go and unsubscribe from Tractor Supply. So, I'm sorry about that they do things like that. They're getting your email to send you things,
oh.
What?
Okay, after I read this one, there's something else we haven't talked about. I realize that's kind of a little bit bigger. But Jackie Hudson, $10. Thank you, Jackie.
Oh, thank
Just
you.
because put it wherever you need it. It's going into the expansion funds.
Let's go to the expansion funds.
But TJ.
Oh yes, TJ has been rehomed.
And
He has found a new place, and the couple was just amazing.
I can talk about them a little bit if you want, because I was
Sure.
yeah, Rich was in here, but so
Well, I met them, and
oh, you did?
Yeah, you hung out with them.
Yeah, I hung out with them when they were getting TJ. But a couple came by wanting to buy TJ, and they seemed like such a great couple. They already have birds. They got 2 African grays and 1 other bird. They were so nice. They were so polite. They really, really liked TJ. I mean, they were so happy. They were just playing with him, and the bird, TJ, usually, like, when he's around new people who come back to me, he was just, like, all over them. Because we've gotten TJ to the point now.
TJ has been a really good bird lately.
We've gotten him to the point now. I think he just had to overcome his woman issue thing. So as soon as I kind of got him to, like, get on my shoulder, because he hated me forever, he's been good with everybody now.
Yeah, but when he first came here, he tricked you.
Yeah, he tricked you.
He'd come over to you, he'd walk towards you on the cage, he'd put his head down, like, scratch me. You'd go out and scratch his head for maybe, 10 seconds, you're scratching his head, and he'd reach up and bite you, and get you.
Since then, he stops doing it. If he gets a little irritated, he just started, like, pretending like he was
Pushing
going to.
away.
Yeah, but he never would bite you for, like, the past month, I would say, a couple weeks, month. And,
I'm sorry, Sue Ann.
Yeah, Sue Ann, I'm so sorry.
Sue Ann wanted that bird so much.
We can't help what Josh does. But the bird was causing too many problems, taking up too much space. We had to get him out of here. They
also offered, a bunch of money.
Yeah, they're going to be a great home for the birds.
There's 4 other birds at their house, and we put that money towards the expansion deal.
They were a super nice couple, and what else? But when TJ went on the one guy's shoulder, he just would not get off of his shoulder. Like, Josh and I had such a hard time putting him in the crate because he just wanted to be with this guy. Like, he absolutely loved this guy. So I think Depth Charges money talks. That's not necessarily true. Otherwise, TJ would have been gone a long time ago.
Other people have offered money on it. These people here,
they were great.
They offered a lot of money, but they also had, before that, they had a house with 4 other birds, and they're bird people. They knew how to handle TJ. They just came in and picked him up, and
they fell in love with him.
Yeah.
When you see a pet, you're like, that's gonna be my pet. Like, when I got Loki, I was like, oh, that cat's coming back. It was kind of like that for them.
Now I feel like we got to get Sue Ann a bird.
Sue Ann, next bird that comes.
You can't say that, but I feel that we need to be on the active hunt to find a bird. Like, call all of our friends, see if they got something.
I agree with you.
Because Sue Ann deserved that bird. She loved her.
I know. I feel really bad but Josh is in control of where the animals go. We listen to him. It just keeps things easier than he said, she said, you know, someone's telling you
Well,
one
here's
thing,
the deal.
somebody's telling you the
I
other
used
thing.
to, you know, I'd give out all the animals. Anybody come here, you know, you got to show me that they're going to take care of them. I'll give them to you. And then, you know, it just got to be a point where Josh is like, I promised this fish to this person, and they're showing up today. And where's he at? I'm like, well, I gave him away yesterday.
Yeah.
So I had to stop with any mentions of any animals and this, that. Josh has been taking care of that. So it's, Sue-Ann, don't cry.
Sue-Ann, the good news is they live 10 minutes away from here, and I'm sure they would let you come and see him once she comes over.
Next
They
time
were
you come
super
stay,
nice
we'll have
couple.
them bring them over.
They were
They're
super
right
nice.
down the road.
Yeah, they would definitely let you go and see them like that. They were such nice people.
Yeah.
But just be happy because he's going to be at a way better place. I mean, we're taking good care of him, but he's going to be at a home with other pets. He's going to be around people all the time. But like Rich was saying, it's like even when I came here, you know, we didn't know who was feeding what tanks, doing this, doing that, and everything was kind of overlapping to the point where it was screwing everything up. And since we've kind of, you know, designated certain things to certain people, everything's been, I would say, extremely smooth.
Well, look how we used to, you know, we gave a lot of the animals to a certain person, and then next thing we know, they got, you know, the city called on them, and the city calls us to come and rescue all these animals, you know, because they're in terrible living conditions. And we go there knowing that we gave these animals to this person on his word that, you know, he hung around and helped out a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden we're going and picking them up, and it wasn't that great of conditions.
Yeah. Now it's
so
like,
we have to be more careful on that.
It's
you know?
like hoarders that go on Facebook Marketplace just looking for free things they think they can get money off of, not knowing what they're getting themselves
Oh, we
into.
had that too. We had a guy that was coming here, and he's like, "Oh, I got a new pool, and you know, I did this. I seeded it with this, you know, filter and blah blah blah. And I'd love to have some of these." And I gave him a couple of big fish, you know. And then later on, 6 months later, he comes back and gets this, and he's like, "Oh my God, the pool's doing great. The fish are doing great. Can I get some more?" I gave him more, and then someone called me and said, "That guy you gave the fish to is selling them," and they sent me the ad he was selling them at.
So we want to.
You know, we're it's so hard. You know, I know Sue-Ann would never do nothing like that. I'm just saying, it's we have to look into so much to be able to give out these animals.
Yeah, and like, you know, somebody's going to be paying for an animal. It's going to be an animal that they want instead of one that they're just getting for free, you know, just to have to collect. But what, you know, want to know something that I always do to people when they, you know, are asking about like one of the bigger fish or something? I'm like, "Oh, so you got tanks? Can I see some pictures of your tanks?"
Oh yeah.
And so I always
look for pictures.
Yeah, I always ask for pictures of people's tanks before I even come to you or Josh.
Well, this
if you're
guy
interested.
manufactured. He got pictures off the internet and showed us. And I'm like, dang, nice setups. I believed him, and you know, we don't deal with him no more. And he's basically booted and blocked from all of our groups. But
JC said, "Skylar, the cat was bought for Tracy." Yeah, that's true, but I did pick him out, and I went to go get him, and
it's very true.
I knew
but
I was going to be
it made
taking
no
care of
difference
him.
with Tracy when I showed her the cat and had the cat lick her on the face and all that kind of stuff. I was throwing a Hail Mary pass. Then the reality set in. I have to take care of this cat. You know, it can't be around Tracy. We can't have the long hair there and all this other stuff, you know. So
you realized you had to take care of the cat when I was
the
going to
first
get him.
month, I argued with Skylar because she's like, "Oh, that's my cat now," and I'm like, "No, it is not."
I was like, "Okay."
After a month of me taking care of this cat, I'm like, "Skylar, come take care of this cat. It's yours. I don't care."
And then the cat fell in love with me.
You know, you are. It'd fall in love with anybody that takes care of it. You know what I'm saying? If they take care of it good, and you take care of it good. You handle it. You take care of it. You change everything.
Him.
Okay. But you know, now when she leaves, you know, that cat sits there and, you know, until she sees her again. It's horrible.
I try to make him be better. I always bring him out to people and stuff, but I don't know. Loki and I are buds. But, you know, Tracy, like, when Tracy wakes up, you know, she bonds with the cat. Cat's back to Tracy.
I'd rather, you know, I see you having that cat too much. I'd rather just buy her another one. And you know, the Maine Coon wasn't her favorite. Her favorite
Persian.
was the long-haired white Persian.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
So-
when I do that, you know, I like the Maine Coon. I like how big they are.
So, Loki
If I'm going to have an animal, I want something special. something different.
So Loki can have a buddy,
Logan, have a buddy then.
a little pretty white Persian,
You stop it with your big animal cat.
a little pretty white Persian.
So,
Yeah, earlier on, everybody always asks where I came from. I feel like instead of just addressing it here for like the 50th time, I feel like we should make a video.
for the Suhan. She goes, Rich, that just means you have to get Tracy whatever Tracy wants when she wakes up. I will get her whatever she wants when she wakes up. She wakes up, she hasn't seen her pond in the backyard. She hasn't seen the patio I put in for her. She hasn't seen the covered deck. She hasn't seen the landscaping I put around her front pond. She hasn't seen the side lean-to roof we put on out there, the carport. She hasn't seen a lot of stuff, but yeah, as soon as she wakes up, she's getting what she wants, you know, because, you know, you got to remember when she wakes up, she's going to have to learn to re-talk, walk, all that again. So she's going to have all kinds of physical therapy going on. I will buy whatever it takes to make that girl's life easy. You know, she needs, I completely believe 100% in my heart that she deserves to wake up and meet her granddaughter. You guys gotta know that all she wanted was a baby girl. I gave her 3 boys because that's how I roll. So
You only shoot out boys?
right. I'm sorry. It's a little bit rude, but I was like, that was a boy. Yeah.
The females got lost in translation?
Yeah. So anyways, she deserves this more than anybody deserves anything on the planet. Tracy deserves to come back and meet her granddaughter. She will lose her mind. I mean, she is such a baby person. Anybody brought the babies over here. Tracy was sitting out there playing with them the whole time, you know, like she connected with the babies. I think they understood each other. They spoke the same language. But she's such a sweetheart, and she deserves it. I mean, I don't want her to come back for any other reason than to meet her granddaughter. That's the most. She will lose her mind. She will just lose her mind. And, you know, she deserves that. She deserves to come back for just that. Forget about, you know, having the rest of her life spent with, you know, somebody that has taken care of her or any of that stuff. She was such a good woman. She deserves to come back and at least meet her granddaughter. She would die, you know.
Well, we're on the track to. I think that we're doing everything that we possibly can to
We
you know,
are.
get her back.
We are, and
Just
thank
a
you
matter
so
of time.
much for helping me.
No problem.
You have grown to become such an adult since that little
Yeah.
brat that showed up here.
It pesters you though, because I'm like, hey, Rich, doesn't Tracy need fed? And you're like,
I'm on it. She's telling me what to do as I'm doing what I need to do every day, and I've been doing this for all these years. And then
I have
she's
to
telling me
make
what to
sure.
do, and I'm
I
like,
gotta make sure, Rich.
she's trying to run everything around here. It
No, I'm
kills me.
not.
You killed me. Yes.
No. False news, fake news.
So yeah, she does deserve to come back for at least that. I mean, wouldn't anybody like to wake up and find out that you had a husband that was sitting here taking care of you the whole time? It's been 3-5 years, and you know they changed your diaper every day since, and fought to get you home out of the terrible nursing homes and all that stuff. And now, you know, yeah, that anybody would deserve that, you know, but even more, she deserves to meet her granddaughter.
You know what my favorite video?
Her
of Tracy
granddaughter's
was?
almost a year old now.
She is a year old.
She is a year old?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We went to her birthday party. What am I thinking?
But you know what my favorite Tracy video is?
Huh.
When you showed me where you're like, you guys are at the aquarium, and Tracy's looking at all the fish. She's like, ours is bigger than that one.
Oh, at the
Yeah.
we were at the Shed Aquarium. If
And
you're
she's
walking
like,
up the
you see
different
that
aquariums.
Tigrinus? Ours is bigger than that one. She did it. You have like a 10-minute video on her just doing that. It was hilarious. She's like, you see that? Ours is bigger, Rich. And she's like, you see
Harley
that one?
Gem. Yeah, I tell Tracy all the time. I brought, you know, Josh brings her over here all the time. I can't really leave to get out there, so I'm like a bad dad in that sense. I've never even been to my son's house in Cincinnati. Never been there once. I've never been to my son's house in Parma. And now Josh's house I've been to because it's only a mile down the street. I can go and come back. You know, I can't be away from Tracy. I have to take care of Tracy. And this whole nursing situation is getting better now, but it's been terrible for the last 3 years. So, you know, I'm a bad dad in that sense, but if the kids would just understand dad's taking care of mom, you know, then we're okay. But yeah, I forget the point of that. What was I reading that said that? Oh, remind Tracy every day. When Josh brings Laura over here, I take and you know, Tracy's down in her blankets and sheets. I take a new blanket, put it over Tracy, and then on the side of her and up over the rail, and I set baby and Laura down right there. So the baby's not actually touching Tracy, so you ain't got no germs or nothing like that to worry about, bacteria or nothing. But she's laying next to Tracy, and I try and tell Tracy, there's your granddaughter, honey. She's right there. She's, you know, and it's so adorable. But I really expected her to wake up and be like, my granddaughter, you know. And I've had these dreams that were so real that, you know.
I haven't even had dreams of Tracy Lee. Because she said we would get along really well.
Oh, she would just love you. Seriously.
I need friends.
She would yell at me when I'm trying to teach you something and tell you something.
Good.
She would yell at me. And you know, she would wake up and be your best friend, because to find out that you've been taking care of her and she's nothing to you, you know what I'm saying? She would just be like, oh my God, you're my best friend.
Well, I like
You know?
taking care of Tracy. You know, it's like just having pets.
Except for today.
Oh yeah, can I tell what happened?
No, that's horrible.
No, I want to say what happened because I'm traumatized, so I got to traumatize everybody else.
No, that's horrible.
Can I do a little like PG-er version?
If you do a PG version, yeah.
So I was changing Tracy like normal, and it was number 2, and that's the first time I really had to change a big number 2. So I was first struggling with that.
All right, you're already going off the rails with big number 2.
No. Okay. So everything's cleaned up, right? And then, you know, I go to take her diaper out, and I look, and something's coming out of there.
There's a submarine.
And I'm like, oh no. And so I go to get it, and it's big. It was like, you know, big. And I pulled it. I was like, oh my God,
I'm outside.
stop.
I'm pressure washing the bobcat.
I'm gagging. I'm like, I don't know what
I get a call from Skyler. Come in here and help me now. I come in here. She's still dry heaving over in the corner.
Well, it was unexpected, you know. I had the expected. I was like, okay, it's time for step 2, you know.
Right.
And then step 2 turned into
You're
step
never
10.
ready for that.
No, it happened to you last night. Now I know. You know what Rich does when it happens to him, and if I'm standing there, Rich, he knows what he does.
Okay, I'll be changing her, and every once in a while she'll surprise you with a little, you know, here, take this. And there's a little extra nugget there.
What do you do?
So
Rich?
I've got my wet wipes in my hand, and I'm like, okay, and it comes out. And I'm,
Well, what'd you do?
Someone just pooped in my hand.
Well, what do you do? No, because you don't get
I
you
take
hold
it.
in your emotions.
I take it and I throw it away.
No, that's not what happens at all.
Oh, Skylar, look, Skylar. And she's like, oh my God.
I'm like, Rich. And then every
She's
time
like, stop telling me to look.
he does this too, whenever he comes across like a disgusting video on like YouTube or something, he'll be like, Skylar, look at this. I'm like, Rich, why the hell are you showing me this video? What is wrong with you? You know, videos where they're like, you know, doing what's it called, like cyst removals and stuff. Every time you should have to show me. Why?
I don't know. Look at this. I've never seen nothing like this.
No,
You
you're
gotta
like-
see.
You're like, I'm traumatized, and now you're gonna be traumatized too.
Yeah.
But Rich
Oh,
did that to me
goodness.
yesterday because I was just sitting there, and he's like, Skylar, like, so I thought he needed my help. And he was like, he just holds out his hand with a big number 2 in it. He's like, look at this. And I'm like, why are you showing me this?
She goes walking into the room and she's like, oh. It's so hilarious. I remember the first time.
Why, Rich? Why are you doing this to me?
The first time it happened to me, I saw it coming out. So I hurried and grabbed a wet wipe because I've got new diaper, new chucks. Yeah, and I've got that already, and all of a sudden this starts coming out, and I'm like, oh
That's
no.
what happened to me.
I don't want to get it on the new stuff. I just placed all that stuff. So I grabbed a wet wipe, put it in my hand, and it kept coming out. And the wet wipe was like from here to about here on my hand. And it kept coming out and it got longer and longer. And then it was on my fingers. I'm like, and I'm like,
You know what?
you let me finish this.
Sorry.
I was dry heaving over the corner, and it was still coming out. And now I'm like, oh no, I got poopy in my hand. It was horrible. I was dry heaving all the way to the garbage can, and because there's a medical garbage can in with Tracy, and oh my god, it was so gross. I've never that was the first time I ever handled. Now I handle it like a pro.
Today was the first time that I got smart.
What?
When I first started, but I like to remove her diaper. I took it, I rolled her to the side, and I put it under her, and then, so, you know, I can move from the other side.
Right.
And then rolled her, so that way I could pull it out from that side. So and I was going to put her diaper on first, and so that way, thank God I did that. Otherwise, I would have changed the chucks again. The stuff that came out today, it was already on the old chucks, and so we just had to pull it out. Because you remember telling me to roll her over or something so we can get it out? I'm like, oh, pull it. It's already under her.
Yeah, I didn't know that you did the other side already.
And I think that I'm doing that every time now. I learned a good, valuable lesson today. You
learned from the poopy?
Well, no, I learned before the poopy. It just came in. I just learned at a very good time, apparently. We got $2 from OBG Foster. Everybody,
thank you.
$2 towards a capybara. Capybara? Capybara?
Capybara. Yeah.
Capybara bear?
Yeah.
Capybara.
It's not a bear. Capybara.
Capybara.
Oh my god.
We should get a capybara.
Bob Taylor says too much fiber, you two. Jen says tough shit. Wow.
Allison Berry said, I meant the cis stuff. What'd she say the first time? Oh, those are the best, Rich. Oh, no. Rich hates them. Rich will be like, ooh, Skylar, look at
But
this.
I can't look away. It's like, oh.
Yeah, you watch them all to completion.
They're horrible.
Somebody, Raheem, I think, brought this up earlier about the chinchillas that we have. We haven't talked about them.
Okay. Josh had them gone. But see, here's the thing. Josh now, because everybody complained, it was for us to stop giving things away and charge a rehoming fee for them, this and that. It'll keep the people that are trying to take them free and then sell them and stuff like that. And it helps a lot of ways. But what was it? He looked up and the chinchillas were $200 a piece. So he was trying for $90 a piece.
Yeah, they're
as a
$200.
rehoming fee.
They're $200 for the pair.
For the pair, right? The two of them.
Just looked up the prices on chinchillas before this too, and I mean the average price for an individual chinchilla is like $200 to $500. So $200 for two chinchillas is like the deal of a lifetime, and they're well bred too.
It's $90 each.
Okay, $180
and,
now.
Then we put the money into the addition thing.
Account. Yeah.
So that's what he was doing. I've got a lot of people that wanted them. That just wanted to come over and take them. But Josh had them sold 3 different times now, and each time people just don't show up. Yeah.
So if anybody wants chinchillas, $180 for the pair. They're super friendly. I actually have a picture I just took.
God. Jen Carlson says a lot of shit talk.
Joanne said you would be a good mom, Skylar.
Aw.
I was actually, before I show a picture of the chinchillas, Ing Sexton, Sky, you should do a video about where you came from. Inquiring minds want to know. I was just about to tell you that we should do a YouTube video on, like, me, Jerry, Kathy, Reaper, just kind of explaining where everybody came from, because that would be like a whole YouTube video in itself.
Yeah.
And because we get these questions every single week, we answer them every week. Wouldn't it be easier if we had a video just explaining where everybody came from that they can go and watch?
I can do that.
So I'm gonna make it a mystery right now. I'm not gonna. Here, and then I have a picture of the chinchillas here. Male capybara is $1,000. That's actually not that much.
That's a lot of money. I mean, it's not that much. Hello?
Well, for like I don't know, they seem exotic.
Tell me if I'm right, guys.
Here,
Capybaras are
for a second so I can see where I'm at with the picture. I'm putting the picture in here.
Okay. That's the little chinchillas.
So they'll just hang out with you. Here, I got a picture of him in his cage too. So there's 2 of them, but they are just the cutest little things ever. So $180 for both of them.
So soft.
You can send a message through the actual Ohio Fish Rescue page, or through the Ohio Fish Rescue 501c3, or through email, pretty much whatever, if anybody wants them.
Lori comes in and says, Skylar, I will tell all the truth, so don't lie.
No, Lori, don't. It's for a video. Saving it.
Yeah. So, anyways, capybaras are the largest rodent on the planet.
What are they called
And
again?
capybara.
No, like the I forget. They're like, are they marsupial?
They are marsupial.
Oh, I got something right.
Look that up now. Make sure. So, anyways, they are a rodent, and you know, basically like the giant anacondas eat them and stuff like that, and it looks like a giant rat, but they're very, very nice. I mean, I've seen them at the Mount Hope exotic auctions and stuff. And they were very nice.
They're rodents.
No, so they're not marsupials. They are rodents.
Ink Sexton, I will personally donate to a capybara GoFundMe as long as we get videos. Should we get a capybara?
No. Okay, look. If I'm opening up a petting zoo, I would definitely want a capybara. Okay? You can pet them, you can touch them, all that kind of stuff. I'd want a huge, like the turtle we went and picked up from one place and delivered to another place, 200-pound sulcata. I would have him in our petting zoo. You know, mini horses, mini bulls, you know, all those kind of things. They have little tiny cows and bulls.
Can I?
No, you can't have one. And a mini horse trailer, no. Mini horses, no, you can't have one here.
You just said mini horses you'd have if you were opening up a petting zoo.
If I open up petting zoo, I'm not doing that.
No, a Highland cow.
Look at Paul Caparo just opened up PC Aquatics, a whole, you know, a fish pet store. You know, that's something we should be already on and doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're a pet store who rescues fish.
Well, right now, we just kind of got everything to where things are running smoothly, you know? Beforehand, everything was just chaos left and right. Now everything's running smoother. We have a plan for everything, and then once all this shit gets done, then you can start worrying about, you know, the bigger picture of things.
And now that you're actually helping around here.
Oh, Richard.
Stop calling me by my whole name.
Why? It's your name.
Because you're the only one that calls me that.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay, Richard.
Stop it.
JC says, can you give us a talk about the 3D tour? Is it going to be on the Ohio Fish Rescue website? And will the tanks be live at the fish of the day?
It will be on the OFR website to where people can get a glimpse and a walkthrough and a look-see of everything in there, but it is not a highly detailed where you turn 3D and you can see all the fish. The fish are kind of like, you know, blended together. I mean, it's a good 3D walkthrough. It's just not very, it's not like 4K, you know. It's a good thing, and it's a good, you know, walkthrough. I like it. You can show the layout of the place and get everywhere around and see everything. But then it makes you want to come see the place in reality, you know.
Everybody said I should get a goat. I agree. I want a goat. I want goats. You have to have two because they get lonely.
I want a bunch of pygmy goats.
50.
They're so adorable.
They're so.
I went up to Ed Ballou's place, and his wife Ellen, such a sweetheart.
Would you get goats?
They had these mini goats.
So cute.
And we bottle fed them.
Cute.
Me and Reaper, we bottle fed the babies.
Was it the best day
and
of your
the whole
life?
time that they're just sitting there suckling on the bottle, their little tail was doing this. It was the cutest little thing.
So,
I held him in my arm and fed him, and his little tail was over here. Just...
So goat enclosure? Question mark.
No, we don't have. We're not in a warm environment. We don't have.
We have a barn.
We don't have the area to take care of these animals. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we lived in some place to where I had more acreage and can have more buildings, by all means, I would be doing this. If we lived in a place where I had, I could, you know, use my residence as a for sale place, open up a public place, you know, for commerce, I would definitely do it. But we're living in a residential area, and I can no longer, by the size of my building and my land, I can't build another barn. I can only have the one.
You're just trying to get the fish stuff under control right now. Everything else, we're getting close to being able. I feel like we're getting close to being able to start thinking about other things now, because we've gotten so much stuff done this year. Somebody said we need a Richard shirt, and somebody quoted, "Oh, Richard."
We can put that up.
And then Bob Taylor, $5. Thank you, Bob.
Oh, thank you, Bob.
Towards
I appreciate
a birth for Sue-Ann. Let's make this a thing. I agree. We're definitely going to be keeping our eyes out. I really do feel bad Sue-Ann didn't get TJ.
I know.
But like
And she deserved them too.
she did deserve. But like we said, I mean, Josh is handling all the sales and stuff, and we just gotta go by what he said. It makes everything easier. If
It's
we go,
his department.
yeah, if we go for different things, he doesn't like step on Rich's territory. Rich doesn't step on his stuff. If you go against it, it just creates all this chaos, confusion. But I really think you should have had the bird, and I'm sorry that couldn't happen.
Jim Sheasley said, yes, goats for OFR.
We got a couple more fish. Can I talk about my betas? Beta, beta, beta.
If you want.
Nurse beta.
She's making us all consume, guys.
Beta, 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 beta. Let me go to my list. Oh, yeah, so my beta fish. I got a bunch of them now.
Actually, if I had a petting zoo here, I would definitely have peacocks. I would have that large sulcata, we gave away and found a good home for. It was 200 pounds, 160 pounds, something like that. It was huge. I would have miniature horses, miniature cows. I mean, it'd just be, if I could move down south and start over with the money that I've got into this place and you start over there, I would build all that up.
If Josh decided that he wanted to, fully take over the fish here or something, you could do that. I keep losing my train of thought, but I still need advice on betas. So
It's okay.
If anybody can help me on this one.
Your dad's watching.
And?
Your grandma's watching, right?
Yeah.
You didn't say hi to him.
Oh, hi. Hi, Grandma Judy. Hi, Aunt Laura. Hi, Lester Miller. Father.
There you go.
For my betas, something I need is some advice. So I have one beta, but he was producing a nest and he stopped making his bubble nests. So I'm not sure how to do that. I got a heater in there with him. I just did a water change on the tank. I put one of the stress coat things in there. Oh, Brittany. $10 Sue Ann Bird Fund, started by Bob. $15 towards the bird.
That is awesome. I love how you people care so much. It's just, I try and tell people that, our following is the most caring on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
That we surround ourselves with great people, even our mods, they've come here. Sue Ann's been here twice, with her husband and stuff, and they get their own room when they come here. And, we have a blast and stuff like that. I just love how good our community is. We surround ourselves with good people. I like that.
Strong.
What?
I said we're strong. Raheem says, Skylar, build around 20 beta tanks like Tamara's. Don't worry. We got plans in the making here for this one. We got plans. It's gonna be big.
See, no, because that's already starting on. Oh, you and Tamara are trying to outdo each other. That never happened.
No, it's not.
She was in the betas long before Tamara, and she's just growing them and getting more. And now that she has one doing a bubble tank, she wanted females, and now she got this sorority of females that are amazing. She wants more males, and she wants to do babies. That happened with or without Joey and Tamara being around.
It's only because they're one of the easier fish to breed and sell. Their gestation period is only it's not that many weeks, and they mature pretty fast. And I love betas. I've had Nigel for 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
And so that's the only reason I want to make a little bit of money on the side. So I'm going to be selling the babies once they grow out. Joey's in the chat.
Oh, is he?
For the love of sweet baby Jesus, Rich, take your shirt off.
Joey, what's happening, brother? How you been? Here's to you. Wish you were here.
What else is on my list? I think we should do this. We should do this every week. Make a list of what we're going to talk about before we go on, because we've had a lot of things to talk about. But another thing is the bobcat.
Oh yeah, my bobcat that I bought. Now, here's the story. I bought this bobcat, and here's my reasoning. We're going to build this pond for Tracy, and I don't want to rent one for $1,000 a week or $1,700 a month or $350 a day. I bought this bobcat, and yes, it costed me like $21,000, but I figured I found a great deal on one that was really good. It was a 2017 What's the name? What's the name brand of it?
I forget.
I can't remember. It's a TL10. Nice machine, and it's like a Cadillac, you know. So I worked on this. I drove this thing for 2 years now. Built Tracy's pond with it, and now we got it up for sale. And they're selling for like, you know, 31,000, 33,000, 29,000. And Josh put it up for 31,000, and boom. So now if I sell it for that, I now bought it, made money on it, used it while I had it, and it's gone now. And I never had to pay for rental fees. Didn't have to waste money. Well, Greg Woodstock got really mad at me for buying that. He's like, you don't listen to nothing I tell you. You got to learn and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I'm like, Greg, you know.
Now you can make a big profit off of it.
Well, I didn't make a big profit,
Well,
you know.
can.
Like, you know, close to 10 grand, but still, you know, it's I didn't have to money out of my pocket for anything, you know. Making a profit is just extra. So if I'd have sold it for what I paid for it, I'd have been great and happy with that. I didn't have to pay all this money to have them here, because then you got to pay for them to bring it here, drop it off, and then they'll come to pick it up.
Well, I mean, you used it for pretty much all your big projects.
Yeah.
And there's really no purpose in having it here when you can get another machine that's a lot cheaper that's going to do exactly what you need to do now.
Yeah, and JC says the Bobcat could fund half of that huge tank.
Yeah,
well, here's the deal on the Bobcat. I still need a Bobcat or a bucket, and I need a backhoe. So
how many
now that I'm selling this, I'm going to go ahead and buy something like a Honda or a New Holland or something like that. Smaller tractor for a farm that has a bucket and a small backhoe in the back. We don't need nothing big. We're not doing construction work. This machine is to handle construction work, you know, big machine, and you know, tracked and all that stuff. So it was great.
The king of DIY, $20 Canadian. If I ever call you again and you don't answer the phone, I'll shave your head. That's how Joey would say it. Well, thank you for the 20
Thank
bucks,
you,
Joey, but
20, but you're never shaving my head.
he always
No. You can write a big enough check. You can do this, but without doing that, you're never shaving my head, son.
Okay, the thing about Joey is he'll do something nice, like give you 20 bucks, but he always finds the way to be a little bit of a butt.
Joey's the best butt friend I know.
Oh.
He's
a butt friend? He's your butt friend?
Joey is Joey, and everybody needs to accept him because he's hilarious.
He's very funny.
You know, he is. He's a good guy.
When he was here, we were laughing our asses off.
Oh, we had such a good time when he was here. And the pictures we woke up to. Great pictures. It was awesome. We had a great time when he was here. So, Joey, once again, I'm going to reiterate what I said earlier.
Send him a big check. He'll let you shave it.
Not what I'm talking about, but Skylar had, you know, Nigel, her beta for like 3.5 years now. And
I've been begging you for betas for like the last year.
You know, it turned out we got in another beta. It was a female, and Nigel started building a bubble nest, which he's never done before. You know, so she wanted to come up with the idea to start, you know, breeding them and this and that and blah blah blah. But I don't want you to think it's because, and other people are saying the same thing. Oh, you know, Tamara's doing betas, so she's going to copy that. No, she had hers long before Tamara, and now she's just doing a little beta thing. We're not going off the wall doing what Tamara's doing. She's not going to try and outdo Tamara or anything like that. She's just breeding her betas and having fun because we got some amazing females.
Yeah, and the other reason too is because of the tanks that we got sent in. We got sent like the wrong tank, and it's perfect for breeding betas. And so a bunch of beta tanks just collected, so it just made sense. And also, you need ideas for videos too. It helps. It helped with that. Another $20 from Joey.
He
Thank
says,
you, Joey.
I will literally hold you down and shave it.
Like,
that will never happen, Joey.
Let me read it how Joey would say it.
Okay.
I will literally hold you down and shave it. One tickle and you are useless.
Joey, love you like a brother, but you will never hold me down and shave my hair unless you pay for it, son. I can be bought.
Okay, what's the number? Okay, to shave your head, what's your number?
Well, I'm going to start with $50,000. I'll go bald for that.
You wouldn't do it for 10 grand?
That would be rough. That'd be rough.
Oh my God, Joey, what the hell? Another $20 from Joey. Don't care what anyone does. I just built Tamara her own fish room, 32 tanks. Didn't care what it cost me. Got her out of the gallery. Ha ha. See what I built her though, it's dope.
No, that's one thing. You can trust that he will build her whatever, you know, and this and that. But he was stressing about her being in the gallery, you know. And now if he built it somewhere else and he's got her own area, yeah.
Sorry, Tamara.
Joey did it for himself.
Well, no, mine's literally like in the house.
But
it's
no,
not even in the fish area.
yeah, it's in the house. It's not in the fish area. She's happy. She's got what she wanted. He's happy every day. Everybody's happy. And thanks for the $20, Joey. I appreciate that.
He sent us like $60 Canadian now.
To be real, it's like $2.99 American.
I have probably like what $20 is worth like
18
15,
bucks. You know.
17.
17, 18 bucks, yeah. So I mean, he spent a lot of money setting this up. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Joey.
that was
I
really
thank
nice
you,
of you.
I thank you. I just didn't want everyone to think that she's trying to, you know, be in competition with her, and she's really
I
not.
just like to say it sometimes because it makes it sound funnier.
So.
17, 34.
Oh my God.
40.
Oh my God. The King of DIY says, I've got 10K cash, USD.
Oh my God.
Let me shave it and keep it. Oh my God, Joey.
Another two. Thank you again. Well, you
I would not be able to grow it as long as it says before I die again.
Would you do 10K cash, USD yours? Yeah,
Tell you what.
This is something you're going to consider.
Wow, 10K. I tell you what. Oh my God, I can't.
Are you processing?
I'm processing. 20K cash, you've got a deal. You can take it home. You can come here. You can video it. You can do all the videos you want on the internet. You can shave my head bald. I will let you hold me down so it looks like you the bad man. You can do whatever you want. 20K, I would do it because you know why? I really want that big tank. I really want this new addition.
You could put the funds towards that tank.
Yeah.
You could even
see, any money I make goes towards the rescue.
You could put like a couple grand.
People don't realize, you know, the whole YouTube thing. That's my cash.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm making on there. Me and Josh are making that YouTube money. But no, that money goes towards paying for the rescue. So I'm donating see, now I could also do with the IRS and tell them I'm donating, you know, $3,000 a month to this thing, you know, this 501c3. And I can actually do that legally. I don't do that because it looks hanky and I don't want an audit and all that stuff.
Something we heard from somebody was I'm not going to say names here, don't say names either, but somebody was writing off alcohol on their forms for their.
Who was?
You know who it was. I'm not saying names, and they used it to justify because there's a way you can use alcohol, like to help clean or help with fish tanks.
Wow. Yeah, I don't do nothing sketchy on my taxes. I eat the bullet and I pay probably. Last year I paid $22,000 in taxes.
Somebody asked how much it would cost to shave my hair off. I'd do it for $5 grand.
Really?
Yeah. I can wear wigs.
You'd shave your hair for $5 grand.
$5 grand.
Oh my God.
I could just wear wigs every day. Like, I mean, I'd spend 100 of that $5 grand on a couple wigs. I'd be good.
Randy says, do it for the fish. Yes, I could take him up on his offer right now, but if a few other people offer in and join with him and get me the 20 grand, I will have 20 grand towards that 60 grand tank.
You're not answering the phone. King of DIY, answer the phone. I have a legitimate question.
I have it on mute.
I need to know what your longest aquarium is in feet. Joey's going to try and beat you. He called you on the phone, not on Messenger. Where are you going?
He did call.
Put him on speakerphone.
That's just DIY, Joey.
Oh, no, he just sent you $80. Answer the
I'll answer the phone, Joey. Call.
You're making him call again?
Yeah. All right, I'll call you, Joey. Thank you for the money, brother. What's up, brother? My longest aquarium is 20 foot, like you're getting ready to build, but it's 4 foot tall, brother. 4 foot tall, and I have 2 of them. And
what? I just heard. I don't give a fuck.
I will buy a 22 foot tank. You will never have a bigger tank with me. You will never have a bigger tank than me. Ever.
Put him on speakerphone. This is
I do have bigger tanks than you, king of DIY. I do.
Put him on speakerphone. This is funny.
No. The tank I'm picking up is 30 foot. I didn't build any of these other than the 3,000 gallon. So
yeah, you guys can't hear it, but
you can build your little cute little tanks.
The gist of it is Tamara and Skylar might not have beef, but you and I do, and my tank's gonna be longer than your tank is. Right?
No, you get in a wrestling match with me, you will sorely lose. I'll be upset too.
I think I even heard Joey call you Richard in there.
He says we'll end up kissing.
LBG Foster said he'll never have a bigger deck either. That's right, LBG.
Oh my God.
Speakerphone, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, he's gone now?
Okay, bye.
I just heard screaming.
He said, stop calling me and bothering me. He's hilarious.
Yeah, I heard some of that. He's like, it's something about me and Tamara not having beef, but you and him do.
Yeah. He don't care about you, and that's just promoting the hobby. But between me and him, he's got to have the longer tank. It's only going to be 2 foot tall and 2 foot deep, but it's going to be 21 foot long.
Oh my God. Is he building it?
My 20 foot long tank is 4 foot tall and 3 foot deep. It's 1,800 gallons. Now, so he got mad because I said I had bigger tanks than him.
You do, and a bigger deck too.
I got a bigger deck too.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go, Joey.
Jens Carlson always has the funniest comments. They commented alphas and betas.
Yeah, he's a beta. Let's drink to
You're the
that.
alpha?
I am the alpha.
Jane Sodtrout says, who's the daddy? Big Daddy Rich.
All right. Big Daddy Rich.
Brittany Ziblis, thank you, Brittany. $10, 20 foot, 16 more feet taller than Joey.
Oh my gosh. That's going to hit him right in the cojones. Brittany, I love you. You're just the sweetest, funniest thing.
Oh, Joey, that's uncalled for.
Oh, Joey says Brittany never did like you.
That's
He's being
uncalled.
funny. Stop it.
Uncalled for.
Yeah, Rod bought a 20-foot tank in the recent videos. It's also 2 foot by 2 foot. Ours are 4 foot tall by 3 foot wide.
This just means we just have to go bigger.
Well, yeah, because you can get a 20-foot tank 1 foot by 1 foot, and you're using 1/2 inch acrylic. But when you use a 4 foot tall tank, you now have to use 2 inch acrylic. Do you understand the difference in cost?
Sue Ann says, who has Napoleon syndrome, the little or big guy? And that's Joey right there. He does.
Sue Ann, thank you for the $5.
Oh no, there's some beef going on now. AZ says, hey, that's my wife. You get off that booster seat and fight me.
He accused Joey of sitting on a booster seat. That's hilarious.
You guys are all too much tonight. Cool story.
Yeah, Rod got a little cute 20 foot long, 2 foot by 2 foot. 1/2 inch thick acrylic.
Is Joey really just doing this 21 foot just so it's 1 foot bigger than yours?
Mm-hmm.
Joey, you are the pettiest person I think I've ever met.
Stop it. He's being hilarious.
OFR
This is the point where people don't understand Joey. Okay? He's got this warped sense of humor, and he is so funny.
He does have a warped sense of humor.
He is so funny.
OFR has the monster pond, Rich wins. Oh yeah, have you guys seen Joey's pond? His little pond?
It's so cute.
I know it's like in one of my
It's
miniatures.
the cutest little thing. Love you, Joey.
Joey has the option too to get.
See, here's the thing. He can stand up inside my 20-foot tank because it's 4 foot tall. He can't stand up inside his 4 foot tank. Jens Carlson, inches, please. She needs more inches.
JC.
All right. My tank is 20 foot long. I have 2 of them. 20 foot long, 48 inches tall, 36 inches wide, 1,800 gallons each. Joey's tank is 21 foot long. He said 20 in his video today, but now it's going to be 21. So, oh, he just said it. I was going to do 20 feet, planned it months ago, but then I saw Rod got a 20 footer and Rich has 2, but neither have a 21. Only me.
You don't have it
It's
yet.
this tall and this wide.
Wait, how tall
you know?
am I this is?
This tall and this wide.
AZ posted a funny comment. AZ said his pond is like a pond for ants. Oh, my dad just messaged me. My aunt sent $50 to your GoFundMe.
No
Oh,
way.
thank you, Aunt Laura.
Thank you, Aunt Laura. I don't even know you, but thank you. And Aunt Laura, please go to on the internet. Go to YouTube and search for Ohio Fish Rescue, and you can see, you know, Skylar in a bunch of videos doing different things around here, and you know, she's a great help. I couldn't do this without her.
Yeah, my aunt.
She is being awesome anymore.
Hey, you met my aunt once, but you know,
Oh, she was the one that was here.
yeah, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, if everybody could send prayers for her because she does have stage 4 lung cancer. It was like a couple years ago. She was only given like less than not a very good chance of living through the year, but she has. She's been pulling
Still
through.
making it.
Yeah, she's gone through chemo treatments. She's undergoing like experimental drugs and everything, and she lost all her hair. She's wearing wigs, but she's hanging in there.
Like you said, wearing wigs is nothing.
And she never smoked, never did anything. She's the healthiest person I know. She is more fit than anybody I know my age. She goes to the gym every day. She eats like only super healthy foods.
See, this just teaches you.
And it didn't do
Go eat the food you want. Don't worry about the gym.
Don't justify
We're
it.
all going to die someday. Enjoy yourselves in the meantime.
Yeah. But she's sorry, other aunts. Aunt Laura's my favorite.
Aww.
Yeah, I love her. So I'm happy that they got to watch because this has actually been a pretty good live stream this time.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Let's see what the beef is going on now. Okay, let's see what happened now. Brian said 20-foot guppy tank. That would just look like just dirt everywhere. If you had a 20-foot long guppy tank, it looks like little specks of dirt all over.
CAZ, I'm 6'2" and 320 pounds.
Joey?
And Joey
He said he's 5'9". That's a lie.
Joey is nothing more than, I don't know, a
Child in middle
no,
school.
you know that little gnome that holds the light out in front of the yards? What do they call
Garden
that? Little
gnome?
yard gnome, yeah.
Garden gnome.
Garden gnome. That's what Joey's like to me. You know, he comes up to, you know, maybe my belly height, you know, and I have to pick him up and put him on his bus seat and stuff. You know, he's so cute.
Yeah, Joey, I'm sorry, buddy, but I don't think you're 5'9". Depth chart says in high heels, maybe. Allison said, we'll keep her in my prayers, sir. Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
AZ said he's 6 foot, 240 pounds, but I wouldn't want to fight the king of DIY. He seems scrappy as hell. Yeah, he would kick you out with some, like, just dirty tricks, I bet. You fought Joey?
No.
I feel like, but if you get one punch
Joey
in, Joey's
has
out going.
no chance with me in the ring.
I want to see both of you guys.
Plain and simple. He would be, if we went to jail together, he'd be my bitch. I'm just saying.
Well, you guys have been preparing. No wonder you got the blow up Joey doll. You're preparing for it.
Old man Johnson said, Big Rich, you tapping that or what? He's talking about Joey, I know. I know he's talking about Joey.
What's somebody delete that comment?
Because it probably, you know,
I'm
it just,
you.
stop it.
I'm sorry, that was not.
Don't say stuff like that.
I'm just kidding. I said I was tapping you as I tapped
Oh
you.
my God. Brittany Zibbles, $50. Oh my God. Short king of tiny deals. daughter needs the help with one of her dollhouses. I hear Canadian Union is paying big money for short kings. Been on the lookout. Heard you're paying back the 32 tanks for tea. I don't know what that means, but that's awful dang funny.
Camp DIY, $20 again. Cool, so are we gonna do this? You wanna insult me? Let's do some truce. Rich is a sloppy kisser and smells like pickles. He's hung like a mouse, so there's that.
Oh my God, Joey. I love you like a brother, but this is too much. Oh, wait. He's gonna say all this about me, but at least he's hung like a mouse.
You're hung like a mouse?
I love that.
That's the case, then I guess Joey, what's Joey's hung like an ant.
I don't know. I'm not insulting you, Joey. I love you to death, brother. You my best friend.
You're rich.
What?
Never mind.
He's Joey's just cool. People don't see it. You know, they hear him and see his humor, and then they take it for real. And then they're like, oh, he's such an ass and this and that. I'm like, no, dude, you got to take it as humor because that's what he means it as. You know, they don't realize it. He's hilarious. Every show I've been to with him, we've had nothing but a great time. You know, he's funny. He's hilarious. Keeps me laughing the whole show. There isn't nobody I know that's funnier than Joey. He just keeps me laughing.
Everybody's saying LMAO. I'm fucking dying. This is freaking funny. I'm dying over here. Y'all hilarious. We've gotten a million of those comments.
If Joey builds a 21-foot tank, I'll wait till he's done, and I'll add an extension onto my 3,000 and extra because it's 16
Wait, no,
foot.
put 1 inch.
No. So I'm going to put 6 foot on it, make it a 22-foot tank.
No, you gotta make it like 21 and a half foot, you know, just to really aggravate them.
Oh,
How tall is this?
Look, depth chart says, "Oh, we love you, Joey."
Hey, Rich, girth matters too. How tall is this gonna be?
2 foot tall and 2 foot wide.
Oh my God, that's
Mine's
a
4 foot tall.
I know, that's a pencil one right there.
Like I said, he can stand up inside of mine.
Yeah, that's a pencil one. You have you got good girth on your tank.
So it says, "I'm fucking dying." Oh my God.
Is he building this right now? His 21-foot tank?
I don't know. He says something. Oh, AZ says, again, that's my wife. You take off those elevator shoes. Get ready to scrap. Joey wears elevator shoes?
Joey says, I hate when Skylar talks out of turn. This was better when she was kicked off. Rich should kick her off again.
Who said this?
Joey!
Oh.
That's why it's funny.
ZZZ says, this went to mental pictures I will never unsee.
Joey's, you know what I think the problem here is? Joey's just mad that you have better girth than he does on his tank.
And length.
Yeah, well, no, not like, well, I guess combined.
My length is there. Now he's trying to become the length of mine.
Wait, here's an idea. What if you combine the two 20-foot tanks?
Oh, I just put some silicone between and cut it out? Now I got a 40-foot tank. I should do that anyway. Oh, what an idea out of nowhere. One 40-foot long tank.
Why didn't you think of this earlier?
I don't know. Take some jigsaw. We could do this.
You want to make a 140-foot tank?
Yes.
See what Josh thinks.
Hey, Joey. Try and keep up with the Joneses, brother.
King of DIY said, remember chat was blowing up when Skylar wasn't around? I was dying. Oh, we've actually made more money with me and you here than you have been making for the past couple weeks.
Oh, stop.
Hey. They like the chaos.
Oh, my God. Shannon Johnson says, Joey needs to slow down on tank building because Santa needs his little helpers with the toys. Oh, my God. Oh, no, she did not do that. ZZ says, Joey, you could drown in a 40-gallon breeder. Oh my God. Oh, oh yeah. Joey's on a certain mission tonight. He's the greatest, though. You guys gotta. I know you guys all rag on him and pick on him and this and that, and you hear things he says to me. I take it in stride because he's a great friend. He's hilarious. He's so funny. He comes up with stuff I would never ever believe anyone would say.
Stuff out of left field, just all the way. You're just like, you're half laughing because it's funny, and you're half laughing because you're like, what the hell just came out of his mouth? Where did Skylar even come from again? Remember, not discussing that.
Your mom and your dad.
Yeah, it came from my parents, my dad's swimmers.
More from your dad's side.
Yeah, it came from my dad's swimmer. Yeah, there was a little bit more swimmers on his side, and my mom laid an egg, and I was born, hatched.
The king of DIY says, "Don't read those."
Oh
Rich.
my god! Oh my god! Harley Jim, Joey in an elf costume to shave Big Rich live.
Oh my god! Would people pay for that?
That's hilarious.
See, even Sue Ann says, "Thank you, Joey, for all the fun and laughter tonight." Oh, Brian Jennings just nailed it. At the end of the day, Joey has Asian arowana. Enough said. That's like a mic drop right there. I will never have an Asian arowana here.
Are they rare? I don't even know.
They're illegal here. They're legal in Canada.
Can you get a permit for one?
Blue crossback, gold crossback, super red dragon. These are beautiful fish.
Can you get a permit for it?
I cannot.
Why?
Because our country sucks at times.
Hip Hop Hillbilly says, re-rag on him just because he's a cool guy. I'm just naturally an asshole.
You fit right in here, brother.
Pete Christensen, $5. Thank you, Pete. Says, I'm standing here grilling steaks, drinking beer, laughing my ass off. Thanks. Thank you, buddy.
Oh my God. AZ Bishop says, Joey's a great sport. And ZZ says, Joey puts out good content. I'll give him that. He does do that. He does. It ain't like I was watching him and I want to become a YouTuber like him or nothing.
You know what your problem is, Rich?
What is my problem, Skylar?
Well, there's a lot of them, but one of the problems you have is whenever you go and actually do a bunch of work, like really, really working hard, you don't film it.
Why should I?
So you have a YouTube video. Then Friday,
my name is not Josh.
And then Thursday comes, and you're like, oh crap, I have to put out a video tomorrow. What do I do? And then meanwhile, you've been doing stuff all week that you weren't filming. I gave up on you.
Pete Christensen says, $4.99. Says, I'm standing here grilling steaks, drinking beer, and laughing my ass off. Thanks. Yeah. You're welcome, buddy. Thank you for the $4.99.
King of DIY.
Hip Hop Hillbilly says, I'm from a family that only roasts and talks shit to people we like. Me too, brother. Me too. Thank you.
Hey, Rich.
Raheem says, thank you, Joey. Go ahead.
You're so nice. He said they only talk shit to people they're like, so I'm complimenting you. So.
My God.
Kidding. Joey said, oh yeah, that thing with Rod is happening.
Oh yeah, see this right here? CH23 says, good to see you catch a fish in a prior video, Big Rich. Like watching the Mr. Miyagi at Fish Award. Someone had to teach Josh all he knows, right? That someone was me. I'm just saying. JC says, Joey's great. There's no denying it. All the T's in the side. We all know good things come in small. That was a backhanded compliment if I ever heard one.
That was hilarious. That was a... Oh my gosh, King of DIY. Your chat sucks. I'm not small. And then, I hate it here. It's like a fucking prison.
Lori Kish says, Rich, can my sister-in-law help with the permit? I can ask her. Sure. Try. If we can get Asian arowanas into here,
one that's better than Joey's.
And King of DIY says, oh yeah, the thing with Rod is actually happening. Okay, King of DIY is supposed to square off with Rod in the what do you call that? Boxing ring. And then Josh is on there with a sub card with somebody else. I don't know if it's Paul Cafaro or somebody, but I wanted to be in on this so bad. You know, but who's out there that can stand against me? Come on now. You know who I want? I want someone like Father Fish.
No, you
I'm
need
kidding.
to. You need to do like UFC or something. No, I think you'd actually be.
I was in
better
the
at
UFC before. They in the IX Center, they had ultimate fighting competition, and I went there and I joined in. And you know, the first guy, no problem, took him right out. Then the second, you know what they wanted me to do? They wanted me to fight this girl about your size. I'm like, are you serious? I'm not going to hit a girl. I'm not going to. What? What? I couldn't believe it. And they were like, well, you know, it's blah, blah, blah. This is what you need to do to go ahead, this and that. I ended up quitting. I'm not going to go spar or fight with a girl, you know, when I could just run at her, pick her up, throw her down, and lay on her.
You were scared, Rich. It's okay.
I was scared. That was it.
It's okay to admit it. She was going to whoop your ass.
I can't wait for this thing with Rod going on. But Joey, listen to this. I've got nurses now for the weekend, so I can go back to the fish shows and fish clubs. So, you know, hopefully, you know, we can get you back out there. I know you wanted to quit, but hopefully I can get you back out there.
And now that I'm doing good work here, I gave Rich an ultimatum. I told him, taking me with you, I'm going to stop helping out. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that.
Big Rich versus Brian Helfrich. I love Brian. He's a great guy. Not my league. He come up to here on me.
I'm trying to
Okay.
think of something.
Not to mention, I've been fighting all my life. Brian, no, he's a good guy. You leave him alone. Shannon Johnson says, Joey, it's okay. We're just jealous because you save so much money shopping at the children's section of a clothing shoe store. What the hell?
That's hilarious. Oh, we got 2 more super chats in.
Jim
was
Sheasley,
really-
$5. Big Rich versus Shaq. I don't want. That man is so nice. I never want to put any pain to his life
But
at
he would
all.
whoop your ass, son.
Well, he did pick me up and make me feel like a little girl's dancing on daddy's shoes at the, you know.
We got 2 more super chats now. Again,
Brittany
$10,
Lidless.
Brittany. My money is on Mini-Me from Austin Powers. Joey, third Happy Meal McNugget champion.
Oh my-
You got him, little king. Brittany, you hit Joey hard with these ones.
Brittany, that's oh my God. She wins the night.
Oh my God, Brittany's comment.
He said, you get him, little king.
Tasty Parrot, $5. Thank you, Tasty Parrot. I don't think I've
Thank you
seen
so
that donate
much.
before. Have you rescued an axolotl or other fish with feet? Also, Rich, you should do a let's play of seamen on the Dreamcast. Let's play of seamen.
On the Dreamcast.
Get
I don't know what that means, but
But-
we have rescued many axolotls.
And then you have lungfish have feet, don't they?
No, they have arms.
Same thing. Arms, feet, what's the difference? It's a woozy, it's a wobby.
Depth Charge says, you say ouch when you stand up. Yes, this is true. But have you ever seen me pissed? The madder I get, the less pain I feel. Trust me. I have never lost in my life. And I went up against an entire bar at the end of my street, the country bar. And then I went up against like 100 Puerto Ricans at the end of the street that called Tracy a whore. I jumped on the car hood and ran, you know, she ran me down the road and she stopped so quick that I went off the hood and, you know, I had no choice but to keep running or fall on my face. And I was running like a freight train trying to, you know, keep my pace. And I found the biggest guy in the crowd and I just nailed him, hit him, knocked him down. And I was able to stand up, you know, and I, yeah, who called her a whore? And everyone just backed off of me, you know. Some kid come out from the house and threw his buddy that I just knocked down a baseball bat. And I'm like, oh, yeah, hit me with that. It's on. You're going to die now. And, you know, he swung this bat, and I caught it on my side, and I jerked the bat out of his hand. Now I got a bat. My kid comes running down the street and says, Dad, and he throws another baseball bat, and now I got 2 bats in my hand. And this guy was dumber than shit. He's like their answer to the toughest guy they know. I go, you're going to need this. And I drop this bat at the same time I throw this bat. And this dumbass, he looks up and he's trying to catch the. I step forward twice, nailed his ass, knocked him on the ground. I'm sitting on top of him and just nailing him as the cops come around the corner. I get arrested as the aggressor.
Not a good ending to the story.
Not a good ending.
King of DIY said, this live is stupid. The people are stupid. Chat is stupid. I hate it here. The depth charge goes, but you're still here.
Joey, we love you.
Old Man Johnson said, "Have you been drinking, Joey?" We know he has because I don't think he's ever donated $80 before.
Oh my God.
And it's a Friday night. Who's not drinking? If you're not drinking,
Right.
what the hell?
Brittany Zebs said, Joey, all my love, my little friend.
Dude,
Another backhanded.
She's been hitting him with zingers all night.
Dude, she's like
Our
the
chat's
most intelligent person I know.
Our chat has been ruthless. Jens Carlson, too, is up there.
Oh
They're
my
just
God.
ruthless. Samantha says, I bet DIY goes live soon. I bet he does, too. Seaman is a virtual pet video game for the Sega Dreamcast. The game developed a cult following for its dark humor, bizarre aesthetics, and innovative gameplay. I want to play.
Look, thank you, Joey. He joined the goldfish community.
Aw, Joey. Joey cares.
Joey cares. He's a good guy.
Joey says, I'm back.
AZ says, oh, the king of DIY. How cute. A whittle goldfish. Come on, he just joined. Don't make fun of him for that.
JC then says, a 3/4 man can only take so much. That's the last backhander from me, I promise.
No, seriously, when Joey came here, there was lots of laughs, lots of fun, but he also, all he cared about was making the rescue some money and helping out any way he could.
But Joey,
no, seriously, he was down to helping us. He's like, you should write a book, you should do this, and he lined out like 8 things I should be doing, you know, and telling me, you know, how I can help and make money and stuff like that. He really helped out, you know.
Chat, tell me I'll buy almost all of you a membership. Love the chat with it now. I'll do 50.
Joey's so funny.
Joey is tall. Oh wait,
Wait. Here, wait. Joey, you're so tall.
Oh
Joey, you're so big.
Joey,
we love you, Joey.
You're so large, Joey.
I want to be you someday when I grow up, Joey.
Okay, there's a flood of them, and there's one that says, "Okay, Joey, you're 5'9". Okay, that one's good. But the one thing about Joey can drink like a fucking champion.
Oh my God, I've never met anybody in my life that can outdrink me, and that man puts me to shame.
And he still acted sober.
I was ready to pass out and acting stupid, and he was still walking around like he was sober. Unbelievable.
It is incredible.
I cannot believe
it is
how
insane.
His alcohol, you know, was.
He can just,
the toleration was amazing.
He could outdrink anybody. He would win alcohol drinking competitions. He was like 2 cases deep and still acting sober. And then had some vodka on top of it, and he was still acting sober. It was insane. Have you ever seen anything like that before, Rich?
I've never. I've been drinking all my life.
Yeah, that was.
I haven't met pretty much
out of this
maybe
world.
1 or 2 people in my life that outdrink me. Joey put me to shame.
Dude, Joey, like, okay, if you combine me drinking, you drinking,
it's like
Josh
alcohol
drinking,
did not bother him at all.
Me drinking, you drinking, Josh drinking, whoever else was here drinking, combine those, Joey still drank more and was still more sober than all of us.
I was passed out.
I know.
And he went on for hours.
that one's.
Oh look, he goes now. He's stroking his own. He says, "I am the best at everything."
As he says, at Ohio Fish Rescue, Backyard Boats, I'm on vacation next week. Can I come over Friday for the stream? Hell yeah, come on over.
Oh yeah,
we would absolutely love that.
Oh my God, if you guys showed up here, you've got your own room. You don't have to get a hotel room. I will cover all meals, whatever. You know, dude, you've got your own room with your own.
Get your asses on over here. Come on, yes,
get
absolutely.
over here. If you can deal with the hugging, you can come.
Joey gifted 50 memberships.
Oh my God, he wasn't lying.
Joey, that's so nice of
you. Look, oh my
Joey.
God, look at all this. Look at all this.
Did I get one? I don't think I did.
Oh my God. Everybody got a membership.
That's insane. Thank
Joey's
you, Joey.
going off, Miller Cook says.
Yeah, I don't know what Joey's on tonight.
And JC says, wow, Joey actually holds it down. He's laying it down.
He is. Suan says $2. Thank you, Suan. My tolerance against him. Okay, so Suan versus Joey for a drinking battle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I love Suan to death.
But she's not going to win that.
She's not going to win that.
Suan, you don't understand. Joey's like not even on a different level. He's in a different universe when it comes to drinking. I swear to God, that man could.
Now, see,
Good job.
you guys all make fun of him and this and that, but and then he does stuff like this. I mean, he is there to be funny, and he means well the whole entire time. That's what I see when I talk to him. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are like, oh, well, why do you deal with him? Because he is a good guy and he really means well. He just says some messed up stuff.
He's just a Canadian. Leave it at that. Canadians just have a warped sense of humor.
Kyle Hernandez says Joey is an OG.
Oh, Brittany Ziblis, $20 again. Thank you, Brittany. DIY, Tiny King. Your little legs may be small, but your pocket inches are deep.
Oh my God,
Brittany with the back.
Brittany, I fucking love you. I would marry you if you weren't married to one of the best guys ever. I would marry you. You are adorable.
I don't know what to do with the chat tonight, Rich.
I don't know either.
What's going on?
Shannon Johnson says, thanks, Joey. We love you. And then GT 334 says, damn, dude is the king.
JC says Joey is now officially the tallest guy in the chat. Undisputed heavyweight chat. Undisputed heavyweight chat.
Colin Churchill says he is a good person. Oh my God. Everybody's saying thanks to him.
How do you even get a membership? I don't even think I'm a member.
Many of he is the king. Oh my God. Joey's the best. Like I said, I give you shit because I love you. Oh, Sue Ann said that.
It's funny how when you pass out money, everybody suddenly starts to stop calling you short and starts giving you compliments, isn't it, Rich?
AZ says, we're not sure we can come now? What?
Why, AZ?
Oh, because of the hugs, I bet. I threatened him with hugs.
You don't like hugging people, though, Rich. Why would
don't.
you even say that?
Because he's so cool and his wife is so cool and they do so much to help us and they don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, if you won't come here, you get the free room and all that, if you can deal with the hugs.
Hey, Randy Vitz just said $3. No comment.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you, Randy. That was nice of you. I tried to hug you a couple times, and you're always like, "What the fuck? Get away from me!"
Yeah, I'm not a hugger. I'm not. Stop it.
See? What is it gonna kill you? Oh, because you said you're gonna marry my wife. David Brown, $2. Thank you, David. We're getting a lot of first super stickers from
The
people.
king of DIY comes on and goes, I'm the best thing that ever happened to Rich. He told me
Is that true, Richard?
I think I did say that to him once. He was here
He
genuinely.
got you drunk.
He was genuinely trying to help us out,
He always does.
make money and get ahead and, bring our support up and all that. It was amazing.
Remember for 30 months, big shout out to Big Rich. Don Champion.
Thank you, Raheem.
Don Champion, $50. Hey, from your Canadian friends, Carolyn and Donald. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Don. And your wife, Carolyn. That's
It
amazing.
looks like we can celebrate their first things on stream. Let me see if I can figure that out.
their first super chat on the live stream.
Yeah, try pressing that. See if it works. What the hell? It doesn't go anywhere. No.
I know, it doesn't do nothing.
Here, regular click on it.
I'm trying.
We're trying to celebrate you, goddammit. Now try clicking on it again. I don't know. That button's fake. It's a phone.
Yeah, don't worry. Well, thank you, Don.
Okay, well, we tried to put you up on there. We gotta figure out a way to do that. There should be a way with streaming to do that. It would be nice if we could put all, the chats on the stream while we're streaming, when we get super chats in. Pete Christensen, $2. Take off, Joey, you hoser. Said with love.
Aw.
Thank you so much. Everybody's been so nice today. And then King of DIY said, Rich never said that I troll. No, Rich has said that. Maybe not even to your face. Maybe you just told me that.
Maybe not to your face, but I have said it.
No, Rich only says nothing but good things about you, Joey, when you're not here. He only just gives you shit to your face. He doesn't like you to know he's secretly in love with you.
Stop your shit.
AZ says, can we bring our puppy? Their puppy is
Of
so
course.
cute. Bring the puppy on down. So that's this upcoming weekend, then?
I don't know.
Oh, would that be for Halloween? AZ, is that for Halloween and this upcoming weekend?
Yeah, Joey, do you have anything an extra banner you got laying around at all, DIY banner, King of DIY, Joey, anything that you got laying around that you don't really use, send it here, and we'll post it up into the Predator Pond pool room, and have it on display. Of course. That was JC said that. Joey needs a banner or a plaque on the OFR Wall of Fame.
He does. I like this new strategy for how we're doing the live streams now, Rich. King of DIY. Rich just wants to smash. Joke's on him. We already did. He just wasn't awake? What the
Oh my god. I can't believe you said that out loud.
You should do that for a day. Steal Joey's logo and then put it as your logo on all your channels just for like a day or something. Just to
No, what I want to do is put a King of DIY shirt on. Wear the black shirt with the white King of DIY. Put my shoes on my knees and walk around and act like Joey going to the pet stores for a day.
Oh, this is a good idea. AZ says the King of DIY next Friday. You'll dual stream Mark and me for a drink off. We should do it. Let's do a drink off next week. That's a great idea.
Joey, can you make it next week?
Let's
can you fly in? You got your own personal room. You know
all
that.
Right, we're gonna need a lot of alcohol, Rich.
I'll buy all the alcohol.
I don't have banners, but I could make something sexy.
I don't want your thongs here hanging as the King of DIY's thongs in my fish room.
Oh yeah! Don't forget to vote at Tractor Supply for the Ohio Fish Rescue. It's free. You just have to click on it.
AZ will put the link up here.
Yeah, put the link up again, AC. Brittany, again, $5. Thank you, Brittany. No way, Joey. Rich stalks you, Joey. His past interweb searches were Joey cologne, Joey shoes, Joey hair shampoos, how to be a tiny king. Brittany.
I thought she loved me.
No, Richard.
How to be a tiny king. I want to be a tiny king.
The thing about Joey is he likes to be all like prissy and stuff. He likes his designer Gucci and stuff. You're like, okay, if it's worth the money.
I'm over here with my $7 Kmart shoes. Whether I need them or not, I'll buy a new pair every year.
Yeah, Rich. If you really wanted a pair of shoes, I know you'd spend the money on them, but Rich has his cologne that he likes. Colin Churchill says, "Don't get
alcohol
poisoning, you guys. We're good. We're professionals. We do this every week." Joey says, "Honestly, super chats are really cool. YouTube got that part right. They highlight nicely. I like it. Picasso. What?
He's saying that they got something right.
Yeah, they actually do it nicely. They're fancy enough for him." Ashley says, "I got like $10 slipper on. Not gonna hate it all. And I'm wearing the OFR shirt that you gave me, and then like $2 pants." Don Champion said, "We were the visitors that came by for a tour by the motorcycle. I remember
you guys, yeah.
Yeah, we let them stay later because remember it was raining outside?
Yeah.
They were awesome. We loved you guys.
Were awesome.
Come back anytime you want." Ashley Smith says, "But my Nikes were $160. Well, I didn't wear them." I went through so the only expensive shoes I get are Yeezys because they are the company of shoes and the only shoes that don't hurt my feet. I buy them like once every couple years or so, whenever they wear out. AZ Fisher, me, Rich, Joey, and Skylar, Brittany, and Tamara versus drinking competition. Yes.
For sure.
Yes, absolutely.
For sure. The
Even
winners of the drinking competition puts the others to bed.
Even if Joey wants to be a little pansy and not join, the drinking competition is happening.
Oh, he will never not join.
True. I wasn't thinking about things, was I?
No.
Dale said, "Whoever gifted me a membership, thank you so much." That was Joey, King of DOI.
What fish is that above Skylar's head? There is a Dorado and there is a albino pacu.
King of DIY at Raheem. I had plans. Then India and Canada stirred up some complete bullshit. Now I can't come. I'm literally supposed to be there right now.
Where?
He said India and Canada.
Well, he lives in Canada, so he's there. So
India.
he must be talking about India.
Well, Joey, join us on the stream. Fucking, let's get this drinking party started for the next stream. We're doing.
I will pay for it all.
Oh, remember those spooky drinks that you found? That we can make those.
Yeah, we can make those for Halloween.
Yeah, let's do it.
Joey, come on down for Halloween. Come on.
Yeah, just fly here. Skylar, go make Rich a purple drink. That's true. You don't have a purple drink in your hand. Thank you, Joey.
Joey says, Skylar, go make Rich a purple drink, and she jumps up and goes and does it.
I said good idea, Joey. Thank you.
Oh my God. Colin Churchill, we do have a native tank, a South American, geez, I'm just drawing a blank. We got a cichlid tank. So we got like all kinds of different things in there. Thanks for the gifted membership. Oh, that's so nice. Suan puts in $2, says, hi, Kathy, I hope you feel better. Oh, Addicted to Fuel says, when will you be announcing the winners of the beta tank setups? We only got 2 winners. Only 2 people wrote in. We need a 3rd person. And then I'll do a whole video on that. So we've got 2 people that wrote in. And if you know you wrote in, you're probably chosen already. There wasn't like, 50 people. So only 2 people wrote in. We got 3 tanks. I haven't gotten back to them yet because I was waiting for the 3rd winner so we know everybody. The King says, I have plans for the rest of the year completely booked out till June of 2024. You can make time in your schedule for me. Come for the weekend. Just come and have fun for the weekend. Then go back to your busy life. AZ says, when I'm there, I'm going to tell Skylar to make me a sandwich. It's only fair after what Josh made her eat.
No, I'll make you a nice sandwich. I'll make you and Brittany nice sandwiches.
Dude, you don't understand how much Skylar is taking over around here, and she's taking care of the cleaning. She's taking care of feeding people and taking care of everything. I mean, she's indispensable at this point. She's what she was being lazy before, and I was trying to get her to help. Now do on her own, and I don't want her to go away.
I'm doing more than. I don't know. I let you sleep.
You're doing more than Tracy.
I am what? I'm like that breaker. Swipe. The man says $2. Hey Kathy, I hope you feel better. Aw, Kathy's stomach's probably hurting. Kathy, I hope you feel better. I don't know if she's in her room or not. JC's in Goldfish. King of DIYs apparently were not important enough for him because he said, I have plans for the rest of the year. You were supposed to come out in August, you little fuck. Okay,
Brittany says, is it possible to meet Britt and Josh and Laura? Of course. They're only a mile down the road. If you can let them know, I really regret being sick when they were out here. Aw, that was regrettable. I know. They were out there and, they looked forward to meeting you. But, yeah, of course, they'll be here. The baby will be here. She is so adorable. You would love her, Brittany. So, yeah, of course I'll be here.
TLR says, what was that about Tractor Supply? Can somebody post the link? So there's a thing where they're going to donate $15,000 to the top 10 winners. We're in the top 25, I think, right now.
Top 23 we were voted into already.
Yeah.
And now they're doing another round to get the top 15.
And then it's
the top 15 gets $15,000, or I'm sorry, the top 10 gets $15,000 each.
And you have to vote for us. So if somebody could put the link in, that'd be appreciated. But it doesn't cost anything. You just got to.
He's been doing it all night.
Yeah, but we need people to vote for us on there, and that's going to go straight into the rescue. It's going to go to the expansion.
Look at AZ, he's so on the ball. Big Rich's favorite drink, Burnett's vodka, vanilla, or whipped cream.
Oh my
flavor.
God.
2 to 3 fingers. There's where you got it wrong. It's 3 fingers of my fingers, so it's 4 fingers of like Skylar's.
Yeah, I use 4 fingers.
in the cup, and then fill the rest up with water. Use the Great Crush packet with water. Yes.
Dude, I'm an AZ. Okay, your only cost for staying here is you're gonna help me making the drinks for Rich.
Jens Carlson says you needed a woman in the house, Rich. Yes, I did, but what I got was a little, you know, what do you call them? Entitled little brat.
Oh, stop it! I was never an entitled little
Oh my
brat.
God! For the first
I was
6 months, you were horrible.
I've been good.
Oh no, you're amazing now. You're amazing, and I tell you what, you're amazing. You're doing things on your own that I don't even ask you to do. You're helping out. You are tremendous around here. You're making life better. Remember, I told you that one time. If you want to make you want to make your job secure, make your boss happy. In other words, make his life easier.
That's such a bad analogy, but it's a good.
It's not. Make your boss happy to where he don't have to deal with this stress. And then the guy's coming in saying, "Oh, well, this guy, that guy said something. This guy said something." Listen, and then he's got to deal with this other guy. It's like this guy thinks he's working harder, but he's not. He's being an asshole. And now he don't have to deal with you. He just knows his life is easier with you around. Guess who's getting the raise? Guess who's getting to stay?
Where's my raise?
You know what I'm saying?
I'll use your own analogy. My raise is another beta tank. No, you know what Rich does too, because Rich sometimes just likes to rile me up. He knows it too. You see that laugh?
We know
So I help because Loki's in Rich's room. I'll help clean up Rich's room for him because he has a hard time bending down, picking things up with his back and everything. So you know what this do you know what he does? He'll take things, he'll look at me, and then he'll just throw it on the floor.
Oh no, that's only when I'm mad at you.
No, you do it sometimes. You'll just look at me. You'll give me the face, like I'm not doing anything wrong face, and then you'll just throw it there, and then yeah, like that. You're like a cat. Exactly like that, all the time. Got anything to say for yourself there?
Yeah, Jens Carlson says it's not a strip club, Rich. It should be.
What?
This place.
King of DIY says, does anyone else see the heart option in the chat? Yeah, you got it. Swain says, y'all already act weird. Just admit it. Like, what's it called when you're just, like, acquaintances? I forget the word for it. Where there's, like...
Friends?
No, it's different than that. The King of DIY says, what happens if we spam it?
They won't let you spam it. Only one entry per person per day.
No,
so everybody can,
the hard option.
charge or can vote once a day.
No, he's saying the hard option in the chat.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm trying to click it. It's not letting me put it in. It's being stupid.
So Joey, you gonna come up with this 20K? You want to shave my head? Come on, son. We're waiting. Do a GoFundMe on your channel and spread that out.
Oh yeah.
Get everybody that wants Rich's haircut.
We have like a platonic relationship. That's what
It's called platonic.
Platonic.
Platonic, not platonic.
It's like beta. I'm not saying beta.
Platonic.
No, that's the same thing as beta. Platonic. Platonic beta.
Platonic means something totally different.
What's that?
Platonic.
What's platonic mean?
Oh, we play a lot. But no, you have, I've instructed you on different guys that you should or shouldn't fucking, ask out or try and hang out with or whatever. You're not, I don't know.
I'm here. I'm just here. I do shit.
You're here, and you're being a good person now. You're being better than you ever were before. And you know what? No, your parents should be proud of you now because of how good you're being. When you were back living with them and you'd sleep for 4 days straight and then, yell at them for trying to get you up and to do something.
Well, you know what I realized?
What?
If I get just a bunch of shit done, if I'm really tired, you'll give me a couple days where I just sleep.
I don't even do that no more. You get up and you do a bunch of work and you get a bunch of stuff done. And I told you, if you get up and you work and you feel that you've done enough for the day, you can take the rest of the day off and have it for yourself. Let me finish this, please. and have it for yourself because you earned it. You worked all day, right? So now you can sit back and no one's saying, why ain't you doing this? Why ain't you doing that? Because you did work all day.
Mhm.
You earn your own time to sit back and relax.
I'm saying that if I need a day or two, you don't say anything.
If you need it, yeah.
Yeah, you just let me relax. You don't get on me for anything. But generally, I haven't really been doing that. There's been a couple times where I'm like, I'm really tired. Like, I'll get up and do this, but can I please take a nap after? And you're like, yeah, that's fine. Allie said Skylar and Rich sitting on a tree. Trying to think of a good ending for that. Joey sent in a bunch of stars. What do the stars do?
I don't know.
And he also said 21 feet, a sentence Rich has never said. That's how tall the statue of him he's going to send you is. 21 feet. And then he sent a bunch of 21 stars to you. How do you even do the 21 stars? I don't know how this shit works.
Don't try and keep up with the king of DIY. He
I
knows
don't know
everything.
what he's doing. He's just...
Joey says, okay, folks, I'm out. Had my fun. Thanks for tolerating me. Y'all still suck.
And you're still short.
See you, Joey. You take
Bye,
care,
Joey.
brother.
Joey, you're 6 foot tall inside of your head. Oh, wait, 21 foot. That's what he meant for his tank.
No, he's making a 20-foot tank.
Ashley Smith says, when I was like that slept all day, I ended up having low iron and was depressed. Yeah, it made it worse. I've just been getting up and doing shit.
The lazier she acted, the lazier she was, and the less she wanted to do anything. Now that she's getting up and doing stuff, she wants to do more stuff, and she's coming and hitting me with, "Hey, let's get this done. Let's do this here."
Or she's
I'm
like,
like,
calm the
I'm like, what the hell? You know, I'm used to her not wanting to do anything. You know, so she's really taken a different aspect in life, and she's doing really good around here.
That's why I took over your dining room table with beta.
Now that I don't like.
I told you we can move them over to this table right here. We ever figure out what? So we got this goldfish in like a month and a half ago now. That we were supposed to watch this for a little bit.
Right.
Doesn't if somebody asks you
Look,
watch
he said this right. He's going to be like, it's 24 foot with the sun.
I can't wait until they come. I'm so excited for AZ and Brittany to come. But
Now,
okay.
you know what? I have to go and elongate my 16-foot, 3,000-gallon tank. Forget where the tortoises were. We're going to have to extend it all the way over to there so that we can say it's, 30 foot.
No, we're taking your tanks and we're going to combine them and make it 40 foot. Remember? 1 40-foot tank. And then, okay,
Suzanne says, I will never eat from that table again. Why?
Okay, your neighbors are amazing, right? They're great. So I don't mind doing this. But, like if somebody asks you to watch their pet or something, maybe at most, 3 weeks. If they're going on a cruise or something. This fish has been here for a month and a half that I've been watching.
Yeah, and I saw her husband yesterday or day before yesterday. I asked him, how long is this going to be here? And he took off running.
Is that actually what he did? He just walked away?
He just left.
Can I make the executive decision to move that fish into a bigger tank then if it's another week?
Yeah, get it out of that tank. It's fine.
Because I'll keep, I'm going to have the tank, so they can have their tank back. I'll put the decorations in the bigger tank, but fish needs a bigger tank. Fish is pretty much ours now.
Right. Big Rich. Brian Jennings says, Rich, you getting some sleep now? Your fans have been worried about you. I am starting to get some more sleep, but when these new nurses take over this upcoming week, I will be able to sleep, another, that's 40 hours off of my work week.
You've
so
been getting some good naps in here and there, too.
I'll take 40 hours off of the hours that I had to work, and then I'll probably get another 20 hours of sleep. So, yes, things will get better for me as time goes on with these things.
Oh, that's a good idea. AC said drill a hole and put a pipe connecting the two Bellagio's. Instant 40-foot tank.
Right. Well, we said that earlier.
We're making the 40.
We can just silicone it all the way around all four sides and then go inside and cut out a hole.
You know what we should do, Rich?
What?
You know how you wanted to add another, little bit onto the tank? Why don't we make a 42-foot tank? Put 2 more feet onto the tank. Double Joey's. Either way, Joey's tank is It's not going to be so long after yours. You're thinking of things.
I'm
and you
thinking
can't
of so many bad things I can't say.
You gave me the look. All right, you wanna we gotta change Tracy soon. You wanna keep this going for a little bit, or
Oh, what time is it?
almost 8:30?
Okay, we can go ahead and sign off.
Alright.
Yeah, it is 8:20. Let me see who else sent some messages. Okay, we're good there.
We're on Facebook right now.
The messages. Facebook Messenger.
What after?
Huh?
I said just why don't. Never mind.
I just checked to see if there was any important things before we log off.
Oh, okay. AZ says, can we use Joey as a unit of measurement if each Bellagio's are 5 Joeys long? Dude, AZ and Brittany are just on it tonight.
Oh, they are on it, on it.
Hilarious. Alright, so.
All right.
Oh, wait, another $10 from Brittany. About to feed puppy, and thank you. Looking forward to seeing you all. Josh and Britt. Brittany, I'm so excited for you to come.
Yes, just let us know when you come in, and so we can be prepared for you.
I have
We'll have clean sheets. Oh, it's already clean.
I cleaned everything. The whole bed just got remade. I'll make sure nobody else sleeps in
You guys have your own bathroom, and it's a nice $10,000 bathroom, all marble, everything. You know, you got like 8 different nozzles for the shower and rainwater, and all marble walls and glass doors. It's a beautiful bedroom.
I can't wait to see you guys. This is going to be a fun live stream next week, and it's going to be our Halloween live stream too.
Well, yeah. If you guys,
I'm going to dress up.
If you guys are coming, you can be here on the Friday night. We'll have you on the live stream too.
We got to make the spooky drinks for it when we try and do a drinking competition. Jens Carlson says centimeters, please.
Oh my God.
All right, well.
That's the measure Joey with.
I know. That's why I was laughing.
See, nobody understands him. He is just so funny, and but he always does good things, and he always helps out. Right. He's great.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Well.
All right, guys. You take care. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for being here and being my friends. I love hanging out with you guys on Friday night. We don't have a nurse tonight.
We do.
She's coming at 11.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will get some sleep tonight, but tomorrow we've got some work to do.
We have a nurse tomorrow. We have a nurse tomorrow, or not tomorrow night, and then we have a nurse Sunday night, and Monday.
No, the new nurse is coming Saturday.
She's starting Saturday night.
Yeah.
Okay, well we have a nurse then.
The whole weekend.
And Monday.
Right. We're doing great.
And Monday night too, Rich.
So,
and Tuesday during the day.
Yeah, but Tuesday night, Wednesday during the day, Wednesday night, Thursday during the day. No, that's Robin.
Wednesday, no, we have a nurse on Wednesday. She works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, the new nurse is coming in too.
Yeah, we only have
2
Friday
new
during
nurses.
the day.
So only Friday during the day.
And a couple nights. Easy enough. All right, so good night, everybody. As always.
AZ, can you put up the voting link one more time, please, buddy?
Yeah. I'll see you, Raheem. We'll see you guys next week. Next week's going to be a fun one. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Yeah. And after that, we'll have Josh back. So, all right, guys, we're out of here. Thank you. Love you all. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for dealing with us, putting up with us. We're out of here.
As
Stay
always.
fishy, my friends. All right, let me go over here.
Step